Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
We can do an intro. And we're back. No,
Hey,
we're not
Pierre,
back.
come out here.
Who? Pierre. Who the fuck is Pierre?
You know the
Oh, like Pierre Bourne?
yeah.
Is that how you say his last name?
I don't. I've only ever called him Pierre.
Why you on this sideways like a gun? I don't like that.
So you know, rest up.
I hope my shit's sideways.
You know, so I can rest up with it.
Rest up. We just started. Why you need to rest?
You know, so they get.
I'm pretty sure you're talking to the back of it.
If you really want to, bro.
He said, bro, you see the number?
Bro, listen. This is a little behind the actions that you guys are getting right
Behind
now.
the action? What's the action?
But the green sticker, they don't know about the green sticker.
They don't know
That's
about the
front
green.
sticker. The green sticker is in front of the mic. I keep it on the front. But
No, they know about the budget setup. They know about the $2 mic.
are they more Zing you? ZY, dude?
Oh, they know that Amazon special. You
You
got it.
never know. Some Chinese kid could be cruising YouTube like, damn, dude, I made that mic. He don't even know
Fuck
it.
no.
But I
Bro,
made
there's
that.
no way those kids have access to YouTube.
They got YouTube. Dude. They get like over in China.
Please tell me what they have in China.
Bro, Google it. In government standards, they only get like 90 minutes a day internet.
90 minutes. How are you regulating
They
that?
got
They don't get no phones?
they shut that shit. I think there's like a built-in timer and shit. But China
Built-in timer.
They
Like the child shit
they
on the iPhone?
for everybody. Everybody's locked down. Okay.
They shut off Wi-Fi after fucking 9 o'clock.
They're like, get your ass out of there, dude. You're not. We're not. That's not how we do things in China. But hey, they also have child labor. So, you know, maybe where you strive in some areas,
Define child.
you can lack in other areas. You know what I mean?
What?
You know
All
what I
right, what's the other side of the coin on child labor?
mean? Okay, so China's like, I feel like their whole thing is like, if we,
Their whole thing?
yeah, it's like if we make everybody successful,
Uh-huh.
if nobody's a piece of shit,
Okay.
then we can get away with child labor.
But they're not. What?
You know what I mean? Because it's like over there, it's like because they got like the social credit system and shit, and like it's nuts. So if you think about it,
You see, you said a lot of dumb shit and then said one smart thing, and now
Right.
you're gonna go back to dumb shit. So now I'm confused.
what are you talking about? No, because if you think about it, if you just say our
If I
whole,
think about it,
our whole country, like China's
Mhm.
whole country, is just like none of our people are pieces of shit. We're all workers. We don't have bums over here. Okay, so
okay, they the one with the learning TikTok, or was that Japan?
this
That was
exactly.
China? Okay.
So, if you also just make the kids start working at 10, you're just like, well, I'm just making them a better human right off the basis. I'm getting them ready for life.
Right off the basis, that's the phrase you're gonna rock with. Right off the basis, huh?
right off the basis. You
Mhm.
can just-
See, that's what I'm saying. You can say a lot of information and just ruin it all with that.
well, I'm just letting you know how China works. And honestly,
Honestly, what's
are-
honest about it?
I mean, cheap prices. Right now, Trump, you know, we got the tariffs, dog. So
Do you want that $2,000 or not? You want the stimmy or not?
that's what. Hey, ask yourself that. What can you do for your no? That is the truth. A little too.
What you mean by that? What do you want me to do for the country?
Well, that's saying. Do you pay a little bit more to get a dividend every year, or do we just pay less and not get a dividend?
Feels like it's the same amount of money you're just shuffling around in front of me.
Yeah, it's all one big.
I can give it to you now. I can give it to you like I'm gonna have the money.
I mean,
at
I
some
feel like
point.
they're not giving it to us at all.
Okay.
But I just feel like that's just like, you know, I feel like Trump's feeling good.
Answer me. How are we gonna get out the debt crisis? Trillions of dollars.
we
of
already
debt.
did it.
What's
Bro, what are you talking about, dude? Hop on Trump's Twitter right now. Or sorry, Truth. Sorry,
true social?
They took him off Twitter. He can't be on. He had to go get his own shit. Okay, so now he's on Truth. And
Bro, you talking like you got evicted and we went and bought a house.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't even need y'all crib. I got my own.
That's pretty much what he needs. Like, my music can be as loud as I want over here.
It is that too.
You know?
He just wants to play his music
He's
loud.
like, dude, I'm 500 feet from the road. Ain't nobody can tell me shit. But
Why you know that? That's some white trash ass statistic. It's on my 500 feet. I know my 500.
but he says that we're good.
So what's that?
He
mean?
turned it-
What does work at?
He turned it around on us. The tariffs.
I don't want Trump doing nothing.
We're in charge of them. You know what I mean? It's a little drug dealer economics. It's like, well, you're paying for the shipment now. We're not paying for it.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Dividends.
You talk about I'll pay for the product, but you got to pay for the mule.
Pretty much. We're not paying that shit no more. But the only reason why he wants to do it is, you know, if it costs more to make it in a different country, then we'll make it here, which will boost our.
I don't think it'll ever cost less to make something here than it will in
But it's not
country with less labor laws.
But it's not about making it cost less. It's just about if you can make it feasible to make it here, then it just, you know, then it's more jobs in America. Like if we have, like,
but what if the people don't want to work? Because we like COVID, we like staying inside.
well,
I
that's
get my little government check and I kick it.
that is the problem with hooking us up with the 2K. We might just be like, fuck you. We don't.
All right, bro. They be talking about some people gonna turn the 2K to 50 bands. What about them people talking about throwing the stock market?
But also, you know who should
They
not
gonna throw it, bro. Go throw it all in black in Vegas,
should not do? If you got a PPE, you cannot get the 2K.
bro.
You know how many people
Well, I don't. I think all the people that got the PPP or PPE, whatever the fuck it was, I think they're all in jail now.
No, I think some of them are still out there.
Who got it legally?
They're coming one day, but I will say that because they know who did it. It's just they're just kind of like there's so many. Of you
I just
guys.
want to see the statistics in Vegas, like after the day they drop it. It's like how many people just went and bet fucking $2,000 on black that day.
Just 2K. How many people called their drug dealer like, "Hey, dude,
Hey, dude, I can make it happen.
I got 2K right now." You know, it's like
And you know it's not really. They gonna write 2K, but it's really gonna be like 1486 or some shit. They gonna take out taxes
I didn't even
again.
think about
It's
that.
gonna be like
I didn't
it's
even
gonna be
think
some
about
odd
that.
numbers. It's gonna be 17,
But
28,
also, I just feel like Trump.
17, 38. I feel like
Also,
it's
because
missed
we're talking about
opportunity.
the truth and shit. Because you know that's how he released it. Was just on. He was just like he just fired off a text like he pretty was like shit's going. You know what? He just like I feel like he just like got done. Like he just fucked Melania. It was just like chilling back, balls out, and he's like, you know what, motherfucker.
Chilling back, balls out. Is a crazy thing to say. 2 men on the couch. Continue.
But I think he was just probably still. You know what? He's like, shit's going so good. I'm gonna give you motherfuckers money. You know what I mean? And what's is even crazy? It's even
Which it is great because it is like you said. It's like Trevor mentality. It's like he went back to the hood to fucking throw up.
Okay.
Everybody take 100.
everybody, guys. You want? But then it is also
Because we are taking out of the proverbial stack, like we're all reaching in Trump's wallet and taking out the proverbial
But
stack.
then
of money.
also he didn't with the one shit with
Fuck up.
with the government. It is crazy that the government was shut down, and he was like, "Hey, but we're doing so good." 2K, how's that sound? And he knows how 2K.
Which is too crazy. 'Cause 2K, it's like just enough to make somebody be like, okay, because it's not $1,000,
no,
but it's not $5,000.
it was like the second.
But he's like, this is just over the minimum. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you want tickets, free tickets to a comedy show?
No, I saw that and no thanks. If it wasn't Aziz Ansari, then dude, treat yourself. Not to Aziz.
I didn't know.
Treat yourself.
You could have responded.
I was doing something and that text was crazy. Aziz Ansari.
She doesn't know if you like her or not.
Parks and Rec. Why does she like him? Parks and
She
Rec.
says she doesn't know who he is. It's Damon's parents were getting her the tickets.
I bet they were. Bro,
You're such an ass.
we can go. Duncan Trussell was just there. We can go see him. Yeah, you want to go talk about the speech? Yeah, I was talking. Treat yourself. Aziz Ansari is cool. Yeah. No, he's not. I'm not gonna see him and go, Aziz is cool. It's crazy.
Dude,
I appreciate him when he was on Pandora in like 2010, but other than that, dude, I'm
he
cool with
ran.
Aziz.
He ran Parks.
I'm
and
sorry if I'm starting comic beef, but Aziz, I'm cool on tickets
Rec.
to
Do you know
fucking.
about Parks and Rec?
I'm aware of the show, yes, and
Okay.
I'm also like that's. And he wasn't even the best. Like you talking, what's it? Ozark's buddy was the fucking Parks and Rec.
What are you talking about?
You know a guy from Ozark. What's his name? Jason Bateman.
He was not in Parks and Rec.
What the fuck show am I thinking of then?
Bro was not in Parks and Rec.
Who
bro.
was in Parks and Rec then?
Ron Swanson. You know, he was Ron Swanson when he was grilling at the park, and they pulled up on him, and he
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
and they're like, "Can you be grilling here?" And he pulled out a piece of paper that says, "I have a permit." But you don't know about bro. So you gotta watch Parks. It's pretty much like how
I'm like
it's like that it's like The Office.
I know what you're talking about, but that's what I'm saying. What
And-
I need more than one
and-
fucking person.
The blonde shorty.
Well, that's fucking descriptive.
And the brother from Step Brothers. He's like one of the main guys in it. The dickhead brother from Step Brothers.
Damn, this is all like roundabout trailer park characters.
You know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely, yeah, but
He's been in everything.
everything.
I mean, bro's been in a lot. He has been in a lot, dude.
I think every actor's been in a lot. Define everything.
I mean, I'm just saying it's just
Name 3 movies.
okay. Well, we just said one.
Okay.
He was in Step Brothers. Okay, and then he was in Eastbound and Down.
Okay.
All right, and then what else was that motherfucker in? And then
Come on, 3, 5,
we
4,
just had one. Oh, and he was in Parks
3.
and Rec.
2. No, a movie. 5,
Well, Eastbound and Down. and
4,
he was,
3,
dude, he's been.
2, 1. You don't get to look at your phone. Cheers. See, he's not been in everything. I don't know why. I just wanted to make that point, but it's craziness to sit there and talk about.
And yeah, but back to Trump, dog.
Back to Trump? That's what we need to talk
It's
about.
crazy. We were
Real
just
topical.
in a fucking government shutdown. And
We're out of it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're out of it now, but we were in it, and he was just like,
Yeah, how'd that affect your life?
"It was all right."
You said I didn't have food stamps for a week?
They wish they could.
Bro,
come
why are you looking at his movies? And it's crazy. Like,
Bro,
it's
tell-
god awful movies. Like, those aren't good
in.
movies.
God, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought
Bro, hold on.
I thought I was gonna throw out some bangers. The first ones are not bangers.
Bro, the monkey. Bro, he's in that awful Lady Spider-Man movie.
Where
The Madam Web
that's-
movie was fucking
oh,
awful.
that was Spider-Man. He was in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Bro, talk about Hot Tub Time Machine.
God damn, bro, I thought you had better roles.
Garbage.
than this.
Bro, every third side character.
I'm
Get
pretty
away
sure
from
he
me.
was on SNL.
He ain't had one movie to himself.
Here we
Leave
go.
me alone.
Wet Hot American
Bro,
Summer.
give me a movie he's on the cover.
Our Idiot Brother.
One movie he's on
Dude,
the
he
cover.
was in Black Mass.
2 movies on the
Did you
cover.
watch Black Mass?
I want to see him on the cover is what I want to see.
Bro, he don't need to be on the cover.
Because he's not an important character.
There's one. ACOD. Then, fuck, dude. You're right. Either way, dude. Dude's funny. But, hey, but that's the state of, that's what's going on right now. Do we not care about Russia anymore? Wait, when's the last time we heard about Putin? Just pulling up. Remember when he just
Your
like,
boyfriend was Putin it, didn't he?
remember when Putin just pulled up and was like, yeah, I'm pretty much a black belt, so.
Bro, he wrestles bears, dog.
That's, I mean, probably does. That is all the whole Russia thing.
That's their whole thing. Said, yep, everyone pops out doing, and then just
They like to wrestle. I don't know.
freaky ass.
Not a lot of women, you know. It's all those dudes hanging out.
So Russia's is all dudes. What about all the fucking Ukrainian?
It's same with the Indian
I
dudes.
guess that's not. We'll try and be the same country.
The Indian dudes, you notice they kick it. They kick it hard.
Bro, 'cause there's 90 million of them in a fucking shoebox.
You want to talk about broing down? Bro.
Bro, I saw this TikTok. Sorry, you brought up India, but you know the like grandma's like cookies for like Christmas and shit.
Yes.
Bro, I guess somebody looked at the box and it said like from India, and then like cut to like how they be cooking food with their feet and shit. And this buddy was making the cookies. I was like, God damn.
See, that's.
But it's probably somebody in a third world
Dude, I
country making your
watched-
food with their feet.
Listen. I watched 2 Indian men.
Whoa, where is this going? You watched them do what?
I was at my favorite chicken spot. I'm not gonna say
That
what
doesn't make it
is.
any better. You eating your favorite
Okay.
food.
They were bought up by the Indians. Food didn't change, so I'm not complaining. But I was outside waiting for my food, and 2 Indian men pulled up, and I swear to God, they switched shoes in front of me. One was rocking, I'm pretty sure, Crocs, and one was rocking the open toes.
No, what do you mean?
And I swear to God, bro,
like both hopped out the car, stood next to each other, and
they switched shoes, and then bro went in and clocked in. They switched the
bro.
I swear to God, I'm not lying.
All I want to that's your first bit. Talk about he goes in like Buddy had to get on shift, so they had to switch shoes.
They had to switch. I was like,
bro, and it's not even like the Crocs throwing them in sport mode.
And it's like they pulled up together.
Bro, so where they were sharing these pairs of shoes, they're like, all right, you got the casual wear,
and
I got the
you
fucking.
know what it is? It's always the smallest car.
So the Crocs were like their work boot.
That's those,
He's like, all right, I know you gotta get
toes are in. You know,
they do like an open toe.
But
they do like.
It is crazy how we look at the Indian guys weird. But if you slide on the China spot,
bro, real quick on India, you want to know something funny? Why do all Indian dudes dress like Drake Bell from like the first 2 seasons of Drake and Josh?
They do got that vibe.
It's open toed shoes, and jeans, and then some like button shirt.
And when it's not a button shirt, when it's not a button shirt, it is that like rock-esque,
right? Just random t-shirt.
I literally just seen. I just
like I know you got that.
I just witnessed them, and I don't know why.
Witnessed is crazy. You gotta pick a different word.
I just witnessed this exact. I don't know
saw
why,
2 human beings.
Because when they come into work and they're always grouped up, okay, and I get it, they're chilling. I'm not hating, but they always try to haggle, bro.
You see how somebody can watch you hit some drugs and they're like, all right, I gotta hit the drugs too.
But they always try to haggle. You know what I mean? And I don't know
what you mean, bro. Easy on the haggle. That sounds crazy.
I don't know why
coming out of your face.
Like
I get
that's how they.
aggressive.
I get that's how shit operates. But I swear to God, they're always like that. And not being a hater, black women too.
Uh-oh.
They're always like, "Is this all you can do? This is the only coupon you got."
You mean okay?
What?
No, keep going.
They end up with it. They be like, "This is the only coupon you got, really? This is the lowest you can go." And it's the Indian dudes for real that just.
So all right, on the flip side, who doesn't do that? I just want to know.
Who doesn't do that? Naive white people that just pull out their pocketbook and just, you see them. They just buy some dumb shit and you're just like, why'd you buy that, dog? But hey, I get it though. I'm not sure about the black women. I don't know where that one comes from. But over in
it's just black women. Nobody else likes a discount.
I mean, but the way they're like, come on, this is all you could do. You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel like you saw that happen one time, and you're like, all right, well, that's the whole race.
But the Indian dudes, I get it, because over in India, like I get it.
Bro, please tell me about your experience in India.
Well, just if you just watch the videos and shit with the street shit, they're always like $10, $5. You know what I mean? They're always haggling.
Or maybe it's why say barter? I don't like that word haggle coming out of your face. It sounds like a racial slur. All those hagglers over there.
Well, barter isn't the correct.
Why would barter not be the correct term?
They're trying to Jew you.
They're trying to what? Jew you down? You said Jew you down? That is crazy anti-Semitic. That's insane. You said they were trying to gyp them? You said you were calling them gypsies? You're calling them Indian gypsies. That's insane.
Have you ever watched the Gypsy Show?
The Gypsy Show? Oh, I know. It's on that Duck Dynasty channel. What the fuck is that?
Gypsy Sisters and shit?
No, okay, Jesus Christ. Not where I was going. Why?
My big fat gypsy wedding.
Why does it have to be fit? It's so many fucking adjectives.
They're all skinny. Not a single one is fat. But for some reason, it's called My Fat Gypsy Wedding. And I'm not trying to be a hater to gypsies, but I have no other way. If you just explain them without it, if you explain them by themselves, you would just picture the most trashiest people in the fucking world. It's just people who are really into rhinestones. They really love rhymes, like the fake ass jewelry.
All right, we're gonna back that up. What was that word?
What?
The rhyme one.
Rhinestones.
What? No, the full word.
Rhinestones, dog.
Is there an M in that word?
Might be.
Right. Watch me be rhyme.
Rhinestones. Anyways, and then
Rhinestones, Busta Rhymestones.
You want to know what the husbands
Pele coat,
you know how
Busta
the
Rhymes?
husbands make bread? You know what their whole fucking like making money fucking processes. They go every morning. They slide on the fucking asphalt place. They get a truck full of asphalt, and they just go around and knock on people's doors and say, I got hot asphalt in my truck. I need to dump this shit right now. Discounted rate. I'll pour your whole driveway right now. That's their whole thing. And
okay, back to whose whole thing is to and so what are they carrying this asphalt in?
they just dump trucks.
Like, so they have singular dump truck, like spread Woody Woo's business on the side of it, put the asphalt in there and just pulling up the hole.
They're not like,
are they pulling up the people or pulling up the holes?
they're pulling up the people. They're pulling up to your house, okay? But the thing is they're not like the day before. They're not like, you're not like calling them like, hey, I need you to come pour my driveway tomorrow. No, they're just driving around with a truck full of hot asphalt, and they're hoping you buy it. Because if you don't,
well, I mean, if they already got the asphalt, or you're getting the asphalt at a discounted price, get that. I mean, do you think they make the return in a day, or do you think they just drive around until they get rid of the asphalt? They talk about, all right, we still got like a pound and a half
and
left.
if they don't, I'm pretty sure, I have to go back and watch. I'm pretty sure they just drop it in front of their house.
Just break it.
They just dropped the shit in front of their house. There's just big ass piles of asphalt in front of their house that they couldn't sell. And
Like
then
in front of their own personal houses?
yes, but the thing is, they all.
Now, how's the asphalt work? Is it just rocks, or is it like hot the whole time?
It's hot the whole time, but then when it cools down, it's cool. Like it's.
That's what I'm saying. When it cools down, now you just got a big pile of rocks in your front yard.
Yeah.
So how do you make it from rock to
I
hot asphalt
I don't
again?
know. I haven't got that far.
And can you just keep going back and forth from rock
I
mode
don't
to?
think so, because they be on the show stressing.
Because I was like, they got to get pit. That's what
they're-
I'm saying. You got to drive
they're
around until you
always
get rid
trying
of
to
it.
like throw parties so they can like get their bro. They all have faux hawks. It's either
What you mean? Why?
bro. They all the way they all dress is.
It
like,
is like they all got stuck in like 2008, not 8, maybe like 11. Because it was like right when like slide phones came out. It was
Okay.
pop collars and faux hawks.
It is, bro. Oh.
Why you
dude.
sound angry about it?
Because sometimes I'm just like, why do you want to live like that?
You question them why they want to live like, but you look like that.
Hey, dude. That's how it goes.
Okay, it shouldn't be. No one has to look
Okay,
like that. He
all right,
chooses to look
look
like
at
that.
these
You look like a normal person.
Look at them.
Look at these. Why do you throw me these strange? What gypsy sisters?
Okay.
Oh, I found someone. What's up with gypsy sisters?
Okay, they're just wilding out the whole fucking time. There's fucking dude. Where's the husbands, dude?
Husband.
Let me show you the husbands, dude. Look at these dudes. This is how they all dress, bro. Every single one of them. Faux hawks.
It does give slight like Jersey Shore vibes almost.
Okay, it's like.
But it's also like a cross between those dudes that wore those T-shirts with like the rhinestones and shit on, like the UFC
yes.
ones.
Okay. Yes. I guess full circle. Yes, that makes sense because they came over from Romania. They're on the East Coast, so it's like they landed in Jersey, seen what the Italians had going on, and were like, "Fuck, dude, we're taking that shit over.
I mean, it is a nice swag.
This is our shit now, dude." It's all about the I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. You got to get it how you live, but
What are you freestyling right now? Is what it is. Gotta get it how you live.
but I'm also just like I don't think driving around with a truck full of hot asphalt and your whole business proposal is just
Bro, you just not in the game.
I got
so you looking from the outside. So you
I got
can't
hot
perceive
asphalt
the
I
game.
gotta get rid of, so it's at a discounted rate. You know what I mean?
Bro, I mean, technically, you want to think about the crack game. Crack
And then
is
they're
hot
all out
asphalt. You
there-
got to get rid of.
They're all out there.
Got to keep
white
re-rocking.
Yeah, you just
Bro, re-rocking asphalt's crazy.
Crazy.
You cutting it?
I'm
Where do you
telling
think they cutting their?
And
I
it's-
know they cutting the
It's
asphalt.
just a bunch of dudes with spiky hair and faux hawks and white beaters. That's their whole thing. And then I don't know. I would say the husbands don't like to be on camera as much. It's almost like they know what the like. But really, the
They
later
said they know this is ridiculous.
but the later seasons, the girls just be going to like New Orleans to get a drunk. Like that's just you know.
Bro, they in there taking weird pills and shit.
It's almost the evolution of every reality show. Just when do we get to the point where you're getting drunk every day? You know.
They drunk. Day drinking used to be fun. You ever hit a darty? You ever hit some darties? I used to have some darties. It's a good time.
No, but yeah, day drinking, if you do it right.
You can, if you pace it with water, you can do it all day.
Nope.
Because you wake up at like 9, get out on the water. So I'm putting it in boat terms. You get out on the water by like 10, 10:30. Start drinking. You drink till like 2, 3. Come home, chill till about 5, 6, and then go back out to get ready about 7, 8. Now you pre-gaming at 9. Now you go back at 10, 11.
When I got off
Float's
the water,
crazy.
it's like I wasn't drunk anymore.
I don't know. Probably a little bit has got to do with the sun and like sweating some of that shit out, maybe.
Yeah, it just felt like I was like fucked up. And then
If you get on the opposite end of that, you'll be in a fucking haze. We're just,
yeah, don't get me wrong.
we're just like,
But that
what's
is
that?
true.
Rango in the sun.
Any person who has day drink, will tell you it's a good time. I mean, they're not lying. You know what I mean? It's like if you can get to that point in your life where you are day.
Bro, there's a reason there's people on the streets. Getting fucked up is fun.
It is fun.
Like, it is fun.
That's
it
the
feels good.
ultimate
That's
level.
the fucked up part about it.
I don't know.
Like, they're on the street, but inside their body, they feel amazing.
I forget. I was just listening to somebody else and they were talking about that, and that's how you know somebody's truly done being an addict if they can step back and be like, crack was amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you can, bro. I can look back and be like, all right, those, like, it did add more fun.
Yeah,
Like it's detrimental to your body, but it made the time more
Hunter
fun.
Biden is like, dude, it's honestly better.
Yeah, Hunter Biden's on some other shit. I don't know what you talking about, crack. The second you start heating that shit up, what is wrong with you?
Dude, what are you
Bro,
talking about?
Hit that one more time.
Hunter Biden is.
Bro, he made it sound like it was a science experiment. He made it sound like the Limitless pill. You want to be honest? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Like you would just go.
Limitless hit me hard when I was like 17.
You're like, bro. What do you mean? Like you just took acid and thought you hit the Limitless pill? You're like,
I don't know.
Bro, I think this was the one. I think this is.
I don't know. I just remember my homie just being like, "Hey, you know this movie with Bradley Cooper?" And I was like, "Nah, dude, I've never seen this shit." And I remember just watching it, and I just remember at the end when he's like, "That car's about to crash." I don't know. I get off on that shit.
Bro, crazy.
I
You
don't
over
know
there
why.
meat in the hand watching
Like,
Bradley
when
Cooper?
you got like that,
Bro, there's no way you don't have to like that. Bro, that's hopes and dreams you're over there puffing on. Please.
But
Bro, you let it sit for me. You told the whole story. Bro, why you throwing the mic on your shoulder like a hobo bag? Talking about go on with my thoughts. Where you gonna turn it
I don't
upside
know why
down?
that movie did. It just hit me. I was like,
I
damn.
don't want that little ass lighter.
I really was like, damn, this movie is fucking fire, dude.
He said, if only I could get that pill, my whole life would change.
But it was also from a aspect of, I never knew Bradley Cooper as a serious.
Oh, you knew him as them like rom-com niggas?
Not even that. When I can tell you right now, I mean, as you know,
Or what was he in?
my papa was a little loose with the movies, so I was watching.
What you mean loose? I don't like. Once again, your phrasing and word choice is crazy.
So I don't know. We were watching like when. Let's look this shit up because I'll tell you right now. I was born in 2000. I was born in 2000. So whatever the year is how old I am. Yeah, in 09, I was 9. That's when The Hangover.
Bro, you said to do the math on that, you dummy.
No, because I had to look and see when The Hangover came out.
Oh,
Like I was 9.
I thought he was like, I had to figure out. Okay, I was born in 2000. It's 9 years after that.
I was 9 when The Hangover came out, and I can promise you, I was watching it with my papa at 9. And
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember because the Hangover, because I was like 12, 13. I was like, it was like prime fucking, because that was like real, like raunchy, like comedy. Like there hadn't been like a real, like,
yeah, then like Step Brothers,
like
was
hurt your gut kind of laugh. Like you were just seeing like shit you couldn't believe. You're like, oh my God.
Rain Man did it. He was a retard.
Bro, I don't think you can say that now.
Bro, I think you can. I just think, like people,
Maybe sure. No, we're probably far enough in this video. I don't got to bleep it.
people act like you can't make cool movies nowadays, but
I don't know. I feel like everybody's just scared to make a comedy movie because they don't really make no money. Like the last like like big comedy movies, like Kevin Hart movies almost, and it's like even he's like not really making those because it's just hard to make money on. I feel.
Yeah, but
Like you have to be like a real star. Like Kevin was a star when those movies were coming out. Like you got to have some real firepower to be putting out the kind. But I don't know, like Tom and Bert, they be having like Bert's just came out and it was fine.
Yeah, but if you
Tom's working on his and it was good. I know you haven't watched it, but the show was good. So like I think his movie's gonna be good. So I'm excited for comedies, but they are tough because there really hasn't been like a good one.
Yeah, but
I don't know how you feel. Like they always feel like kind of cameo to me anymore. Like it's more just like how many famous people can we get in the movie rather than like is this movie actually funny?
Yeah, but also how at what point are we like if you put together a comedy movie, let's just say you put together a comedy movie today and it would be hard because I feel like if you put a comedy movie together today, like let's just say Tires.
Tires could work.
But if you took Shane Gillis,
but that's what I'm saying. Shane's the main draw. There's not like Shane and 4 other comedians that are also real popular.
If we got a movie and it was like
but you could do. Sorry, I keep cutting you out. But like the Avengers, the comedians.
Yeah, or remember This Is the End.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like you put them all in.
But we did that if we got like a Vaughn. Yeah, like Vaughn, Rogan.
Yeah, you put that's
Gillis.
what I'm saying. Put all of them and like so they all like have different.
Joey.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I feel like you could almost shoot that in like a end of the world type of thing, almost like that, to where you'd only have to go out to them for like a day or something, or even like an hour or something. Be like, all right, hey, let me shoot you in this scene real quick, and then I'll clip it all together and make it this one big movie. Yeah. But you'd have to find some like continuous theme that you could run through, or like a storyline that would make sense to have all of them in it.
Yeah,
especially with like AI now, you probably blend the backgrounds and kind of make them all into the same thing.
I don't know, yeah.
Or it would be funny to shoot like an actual Avengers scene just with all of them, just like Joe is Tony Stark and then just everybody else behind him. Fucking Shane's the Hulk and shit. That's fine. Who's Matt? Is Matt Jarvis?
Yeah.
He's gotta be the shaman. No, Matt's gotta be. He could be Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he's a Doctor Strange character. But see, I don't know. I think they could do it. I think also we gotta realize that if you look at comics.
Oh, we're stupid. That Theo movie that's coming out. What? That Cam's in. You didn't see that? Those like teasers and shit from that a while ago.
The fake one?
Was it fake?
Diggers?
Whoa. Was it fake?
With Drewski and Shane Gillis?
I don't know, maybe. Were they dressed up? It was like William Montgomery was in it too.
I think Theo does have a movie coming out.
Well, they say him and David Spade have one coming out.
Yeah. I don't remember.
So I'm like, I do kind of wonder with that.
They did that because they did that Diggers.
And it's probably, bro, it's crazy coming out of your face.
That's what they're saying,
but
I think it was fake. But it was Shane Gillis, Drewski, Vaughn.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, I didn't know it was fake. That's fine. Look at me being dumb.
I thought it was real too. They got me, but I don't know. But if you look at old comedy movies though, most of them have a cult following in their own. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know about it, sort of deal. Like stoner comedies.
Yeah, there hasn't been a Pineapple Express in a long time, but that was also I feel like capitalizing on an era because it was also like it was late 2000s or like late 2010s. So that was still like kind of skater culture, kind of like your older brother vibe.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard because I don't know what the state of the weed community is in the teenage world.
It's literally, it's Mujas. It's fucking.
I hope
it's dwindled down to the most convenient.
I really hope. I hope there's.
Because I mean, what would you as a kid? You would whatever's most convenient.
Yeah, but
you telling me I can just have a vape, get high,
we were
and be
ready to. We were so ready to. Like,
bro, I was smoking blunts on the way to school. Like that's not.
Don't get me wrong, but
it's not how you're supposed to do it.
But even back then, you know that it's what's it called.
And I'm having to like figure out how to not reek like weed and shit. They just get to smell like Fruity Pebbles and just get to walk into class. Yeah. I was having to change outfits and fucking.
It takes a little of the romanticize from it.
I'll let you walk that one back. Bring your thought again. What was that?
Like what do you call that? Like it takes away like the almost romance that you had with weed, like the back and forth.
There was like a like a dirty whore part to weed where it's like, ooh,
There was
you're bad. It's like, ooh, I shouldn't want you, but I do.
Yeah, and like I don't
And
know.
so yeah, there is something to it where it's like,
So
yeah, now I just feel like it's convenient, especially with it being legal and shit. Like it's just so normal. Like it's alcohol. Like it's just
yeah, but you see what they did? You see,
what they do.
We forgot about
Bro,
that.
you're gonna 360 this mic by the
Shit,
end of the.
son.
This mic's gonna do a whole front flip by the
Shit,
time. we're
son. Did you see what? I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Trump.
I like that. That's like fighter pilot style. All right,
I really don't know. I don't think it was Trump. I don't. I know some of some of it. I kind of. I'm not
Bro, I say make lead back
They're
illegal again.
cracking down a year from now. All that hemp shit, all the THCA shit, all
Mhm.
that shit's gonna be banned. And they secretly, I guess a lot of people.
Cause why? Cause it's close enough, or what?
I don't know. Well, first, let's start with. I guess people are mad that they, what do you say? I guess they, with the government shutdown or whatever, this was like in the background and we didn't know. Like the hemp people, like nobody knew that they were trying to outlaw.
What, so hemp people? What are we really using hemp from? Are we really using like hemp products?
But the hemp, it really just comes down to all these fucking head shops that are.
Let me get one.
It just comes down to all these head shops that are selling this THCA shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The
that
goo.
the goo.
The goo.
Okay, so it.
Thinking about the goo.
Let me tread lightly here.
Why? Who are you trying not to offend?
I'm not trying to put misinformation out there.
To who? You. You're
No,
gonna be the only
it
person
is.
that watches.
It is real weed. Okay,
No, it's not.
it's real.
No, it's not.
No, it's real THC.
It's probably not.
It is.
I don't know.
I was on the same thing for a long time because I was in the first wave of this shit. I remember going to Nashville in like 21 and like people were walking around with that Delta 8 shit and they were like, we got real weed. They're literally pushing carts full of like pre-rolls, bags of weed like down the street. Like we got weed. And I remember like asking this
I don't feel like you should be able to call it weed then.
but it is because it is THC because you got to understand.
You can't just say it has THC in it or TH. What? That's I need THC.
No, it
I
is
need the
though.
C.
The THC,
Just the C.
but THCA when it
on
But
just the C.
the thing is, THCA when you burn it, it becomes regular THC. Okay. Yes, and if you look,
What kind of science is that? In what way?
it is because you decarbonize it. Okay. So
Probably you're not gonna break it down like a month. All right.
all right. So if you look on the dispo, if you go right now to our dispo and you cop some wax, there's gonna be a THCA rating, and that's gonna be like the highest rating on the packaging.
Bro, I don't see THC on here no more. I see THC and I see CBD.
I would say you need like.
Do not use this if you're breastfeeding.
A different one, but that's pretty much what it is. But it is, you pretty much more just got to look at it like this instead. Like I said,
Like you said?
it is everybody I've talked to. Like I got a homie that works at the place where they grow like the real shit that actually goes to the dispensary. It is real weed. It does get you high, but you got to understand.
Hey, you want to get in frame a little bit?
You got to understand that at that point, it's more not that they're growing it for love anywhere else, but this THCA shit, they're emphasizing profit.
And what's the difference? Just a different plant or just...
No, I don't know. You'd have to really get into it.
now you'd have to really get into it.
It's like the same shit. I think it just depends on how you grow it or this. It's the levels that when you test it, the levels that come out of it. It's just like hemp. Like you can like they've been making clothing out of hemp for a long time because you could grow a full pot plant, but it only has like less than 1% THC in it. But you can break that down and you can make fuel. You can make like you've probably never seen it, but one of the like original Cheech and Chong's, Like, the whole premise of the movie was Cheech and Chong are going down to Mexico to smuggle back some weed, okay? And they get there, and this van is made out of weed. Like, the entire van's made out of weed, okay? Like, the body of the van is made out of weed.
Like the plant?
Yeah.
Like not
okay.
like packages of weed, just like the
plant.
actual plant.
Like,
Okay.
I'd have to, like, show you pictures. Like, they got it, like, broken down, which you technically could do. Like, you can make bricks. You can make clothing. You can make anything. You can make fuel. Like, weed can be turned into anything. But that's also, like, why they say it got, like, criminalized, is because, like, this one plant could take down the oil industry. It could take down the cotton industry. It could take down the, because you know about weed, the thing about it, like, cotton can't grow everywhere.
But weed can.
Weed's kind of an adaptable plant. It might be shitty, but if you're just trying to make clothes,
Yeah, we trying to grow hemp. No matter.
who gives a fuck? So, tobacco and alcohol are really the people lobbying and paying to get this THCA shit shut down, which the main senators who are doing it, their whole thing is just like, no more gas station weed.
Right, y'all like a little bit of spice.
That's what this,
Kate Tizzle?
that's what this THCA shit is. And, like, I guess there's, like, one of these head shops here where we're from, and I guess
They're just saying THCA is K2.
it's not that it's K. They're pretty much just saying you can't just sell the shit. Like, it's no, like, I think they're taking away the hemp bill or the farm bill, because when the farm bill got enacted a year ago, 2 years ago, or whatever, that pretty much just said, as long as your THC is below this number, you can sell this to anybody. But if your THCA can be whatever, but they're more emphasizing the profit. That's why if you go to, like, one of these head shops that, like, sell this shit, and they got, like, big jars of these buds, like, they all look the exact same. You know what I mean? But it's just like profit, outdoor grows. They're just getting as much as they fucking can. It's mids. It's just a market. We had to find a market for mids. You know what I mean? How do we get mids?
That is true, because, yeah, it is the equivalent to, like, mid back in the day.
Because mids disappeared for a while there.
Yeah.
They did. From, like, after, like, 2000.
But then, did it really disappear, or did mid just turn to the Reggie? Because, like, gas turned to actual gas, and then mid turned to Reggie.
From, like, 2016 to, I'd say, 2019, there was good weed everywhere. Wax was fire. You were getting fat-ass buds. Shit.
Fat-ass buds is crazy.
Shit was different. And then in, like, 1920, I started noticing with the packs coming in, you could just tell.
Bro, you're saying this like you were El Chavo, but continue.
You could just.
I could tell with the packs flooding through my table. That was.
You could just, because I remember when you used to get one and it'd be like, hey, you ever get one?
No, I never got one of those. Hey, that's crazy.
Like,
man.
it would smell like hay.
Nah, I've acquired a few and then been like, all right, well, these two are weird, but the rest of these are normal.
And it's almost like that hay shit.
But yeah, but then it's like, bro, that's some straight, like, almost like, you know, it was just CBD. Maybe that's what, I don't know. We called it CBD, but maybe it was THCA at the time. But
they're doing,
whatever it is like, it looked like weed, but that shit does not get you high.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing they're doing with the bath salt game. They're just trying to.
What?
Because, like, when bath.
Why was that left turning to bath salts?
Well,
Yeah, weed.
When bath salts and, like, all that K2 shit came out, it was in order to get away with it.
K2 was out before bath salts.
Yeah, but I'm saying when it first came out, they delegalized it because they came out and they're like, oh shit, people are getting fucked up off this. Then the K2 companies, bath salt companies, were like, oh well, you delegalize this chemical. We're gonna
decriminalize, I think is the word.
We're gonna put this in there instead. So technically, it's not that, and we can sell it again.
Okay, yeah,
So-
take out one thing.
So that's kind of what they're doing with the THCA shit. Like, you guys said it has to be this. Well, our shit only has this in it. Which, it is going to fuck with a lot of people. There's some good and there's some bad about it. But I don't know. A part of me, I don't want to say it's good, but a part of me is going to be like, we can eliminate this market for bullshit. Like, nobody.
Bro,
needs.
somebody's grandmother likes smoking CBD. Leave her alone.
Well, I guess to that point, yeah, but it's like we don't need just pounds and pounds of bullshit everywhere.
Yeah, they do. People gotta live.
I don't know, but I guess it's like the thing everybody says today, weed's too strong, and like I was listening to a podcast.
It's not strong enough. Till that weed, I hit it, and it's like
I was
acid.
listening to a
and-
Dude, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this girl was like, "Yeah, I don't. Weed today is like."
There's real drugs you want to talk about strong.
They were like, "Weed today is like doing acid." Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, weed today, you could get close to like prescription pills if you smoke enough of it. You can get close to a Xan, you can get close to a perk, you can get close to some lean.
Yeah, but you're
like if you smoke enough of some fireweed, you'll get into that comatose state. But you're not. But that's also for like 30 minutes, and
But
then
yeah,
you gotta
you're
fall
still
asleep.
not.
You're not in a.
I'm sorry. You can't tell me. Okay, some people. I
you're not
guess
gonna
they
forget
are.
days type of shit. But
You
you're
can't
gonna
tell me your
forget
motor
a couple
skills are
hours.
gone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Motor skills are different. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to an extent. You just.
That's why I would say, like, people could say, like, alcohol and weed, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Weed doesn't.
falling.
I feel like alcohol demobilizes you, and weed, I don't feel demobilized.
Immobilized. I feel like you keep saying these words.
No, demobilized, like they're shutting you down. They're demobilized.
Immobilized.
They're demobilizing.
Immobilized.
No, they're
All
demobilized.
right, look up the word immobilized and then work
Okay,
up the
mobilized would be
Now that we've said it so many times, it doesn't feel like real words.
I know I hate when you do that, but mobilize is when you're moving. But I'm saying alcohol
Mobilized.
demotivizes you. It takes you down.
Immobilized.
It demotivizes.
Motivized? Jesus.
See, you're doing.
Nah, you're having a stroke.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's some shit. I don't know. People are mad about it, but maybe we shouldn't be able to just buy weed from the gas station.
I think we should. I think it should come like cigarettes. I think it should be like the liquor that's behind the counter.
I don't know. I feel
You
like,
see that nice ass bottle of Crown? I'd like that nice ass bottle of Newport.
and if you know
1,000 joints.
anything about if you're like a real drinker, then you know Crown is fucking dog water.
Well, not Crown, whatever the fuck.
Anything. You know Henny's dog water.
Wait, if it's behind the counter, they got the golden bottle. They got the special bottle back there.
I love Henny.
Bro, it's a special bottle.
I love
dog.
Henny. I understand that on some.
Why can't we keep the joints with
Because
the cigarettes?
It's like on that some level, if everybody.
Why my joints got to be in a or at least make it the CVS way.
Because
Let me
if-
pick up my prescription.
If everybody can buy it, then it's not good. You know what I mean?
Bro, pussy good 9 out of 10 times. What you talking about?
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying like if it's so don't get me wrong.
I just fucked up his whole theory.
I get it. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm just saying if you come in from it like I'm saying if anybody can buy this eighth of weed,
philosophers.
if
right now.
anybody can buy this eighth of weed, then it's like, is it the best eighth of weed you can get?
It could be.
You know, that's for my like. I'm not trying to be like. I get.
I don't know, bro.
Everybody has different price ranges. Everybody has difference what would they pay for weed. Everybody has a difference what they. Some people today, like I guess old heads,
I
like
don't know. I guess it's like your favorite restaurant if it's good every time.
I guess old heads like this and since this gas station shit because it reminds them of what they used to get. Just some regular,
Just Mexican brickweed.
just some regular.
Something Pedro was
old
ripping
weed.
them off with.
But I guess that goes into the whole thing of
They don't have to be Pedro.
whether you're like.
Emmanuel. Juan.
I guess it goes to the whole thing. Are you a connoisseur or are you a? You know what I mean? Like, are you a guy going to the fucking liquor store every day grabbing Colt 45s,
2 zigzags, baby. That's all.
or
I
do
need.
you got? Because at the end, let's be real here.
Be real?
Let's fucking be real here.
Break it down. No faking.
The
No
guy who
fapping.
slides to the liquor store every day and buys that 75-cent fucking 40, they're just the same as the motherfuckers that are going to Cooper Hawk every week and picking up their fucking 8 bottles of wine. What?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? But at the like we look at it like it's different.
Yeah,
But
just tell me where you're going with it. Because I was like, yeah, that's just more of a supply issue. I was like, he can only afford that. They can afford surplus. I was like,
But-
they only have to go once a month. He has to go every
but I mean,
day.
at the end of the day, it
Like,
does.
you're talking about a man
I'm
who has to
saying-
make $1 out of a bucket to afford his
But it
drug
does.
addiction.
It does the same thing. Like at the end of the day, it does you the same thing. But it's like the. I don't know. Like, are you paying for? Are you at that point? Are you paying for it to taste good?
What? I don't even know what we're talking about. Hit that ball. I don't even know what we're talking about
I
anymore.
don't know.
I want to change the subject. Look me in my eyes. Talk about does it taste good? It's crazy. Just insane behavior.
I'm just dropping knowledge left and right.
I wouldn't call that knowledge.
But I don't know. I get. I'm not gonna say it's. I don't know. I guess I get it. Like to be free. Then I guess I'm never buying this shit. Like you're telling me you're gonna go to the like.
Bro, I'm so lost. I want to talk about something else than weed.
All right, fucking.
I want to talk about how you got 14 STDs in 1 year.
Never had I'll tell you. You want to hear a story about STDs?
Sure.
STD pills. To be honest,
Pills?
pills. When I was like, how old was I? When I was 15.
You took STD pills?
No, when I was 15 years old, I was a young entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Just trying to figure out how to get weed money, and we used to hang out. My cool, so I got my regular. Both my grandmas are cool, but I got like my cool grandma, and then we got just my regular grandma. And my cool grandma at her house, like anything kind of flew. That's where my dad like got paroled out of jail at. That's where my uncle got paroled out of jail at. You know, it is what it is. But my uncle had some pills. My uncle had some pills in his room, and to me, they kind of look like Norcos. They had like the white oval, okay? And I remember stealing them, and then I did the old Google
Bro,
search.
what's with the white kids and the pills? Why do y'all love that shit?
Well, I did
I'm in a real, like,
I
fiend
did the
industry.
old Google search, and
And that was the other thing. Did y'all have that? Wasn't there some website that y'all used to go to like check the pills or something?
it's
What the
like,
fuck was
yeah,
that?
like pill identity.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember it's like,
But listen,
because I remember he was sitting there with he was like looking through some
Like-
listing on his phone trying to. I was like, what? What are we
okay,
doing?
but
right now?
yeah, I did that. Yeah, I need you to know. One time I took some old ass I have a disabled aunt, and they had like there was like some basic. It was Adderall before they called it Adderall, but this shit was like 10 years. It was like shit they used to give her, but it was in our medicine cabinet for like 10 years. Okay. And then I was a teenager, and I like come across it, and I knew what Adderall looked like, and I remember like looking it up, and it like said like pretty much this is Adderall before Adderall sort of deal. And yeah, I remember like taking it to my plug, like trying to trade it for weed, and
Bro, those goddamn ancient pills.
he was like, he's all
Bro,
on
he said these fossilized.
he's all on it, like, yeah, I mean it does look legit, blah blah blah. But anyways, back to the other one. So my uncle,
Bro, I saw so many of those goddamn.
I don't
low
remember how,
bars
but I was in
pressed.
his room and I found these pills. They kind of look like Norcos, and I found out they weren't Norcos, and I knew that they were. I knew it was sexual disease medicine. Okay, I wasn't really. I don't know. He just got out.
Which one?
What?
Disease.
I don't know. It just said like.
Nah, you know which one.
It literally just said like general. What's it called? It was a white one. Oh, that's all I remember. And I just I was like kind of pissed. But then I kind of went
Kinda pissed.
I went to a preppy
He
school.
said, but now I'm good on herpes, I guess.
So I don't know. I was like I could just sell it to some kids. Nothing will happen to them. You know.
No, they'll just be free of chlamydia for a year.
Yeah. They're not ODing. I'm getting weed money. You know.
Bro, that's so confusing, bro.
They're young enough to where they might placebo affect it to where they think they're fucked up. So
Bro, there's no-
never got questioned about them, but I do.
Why does my dick feel so clean?
But my listen, I was like I told you earlier how like that dude when
Bro, it feels like my asshole's
from
cleaning
that
itself
Limitless
from the
movie
inside out.
when that Limitless movie, like I love being like, you know, just being like at top of the game. So I thought being ahead of the game when I was trapping out the pills, I used to keep them in a mint container.
Like Altoids.
Duos.
You're like, clearly these are fine. I'll take all of them to prove it.
But yeah, so but I
Like, that's all that would take when somebody go, okay, take 4 of them.
so I
Be like, oh, okay.
but that's what I would do in school, to walk around with the pills to sell them and whatnot. And then I left them in
Like the candy, shittiest candy, man.
yeah, and then I left them in my
I got one kind of candy. It's gonna make you pass out.
but I left the
Bro, you're a rapist.
shut up. I left the Duos container.
Cosby training.
I left the Duos container in my aunt's truck. Cause I didn't even think.
I'm gonna tell it for all y'all. If you were passing out Xanax, you're a fucking date rape artist. You're
Like-
just passing out pass out pills.
Yeah, that is crazy. But no, I did have Xanax in there too. I did keep the Xans. Of course, it was a Xandemic. Of course, I had the Xans in there too. But I remember my aunt found them in her truck, and then like she told my grandparents about them, and then they like looked them up and figured out what they were.
Why is everybody looking up pills?
And then they were like, "What's it called?" They came. I'll
Bro,
never.
does everyone in your family had to look up a pill?
I'll never forget it. Because at the time I had it's when I had an older girlfriend, and they were pissed about. They were pissed about it. I'll never forget. They sat me
Yeah,
down,
they do that.
and they were like, pretty much like, "Do you have a sexual disease?"
Why is this not a bit?
And I was like,
Bro, you got me. I forgot we were.
and I need you guys, and I did it, and I was like, I need you.
That was beautiful. You brought me back at the end. That was fucking.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, but yeah, so I was like, fuck. And I remember like,
Okay, did they find the same thing you found?
Yes.
Or was it, okay, I was like, or was it a different one?
but they were like, do
And
you
they're
have
like,
a sexual
"Do you have
disease?
AIDS?"
They were like, we know you have that older girlfriend. Or you
Did she give you AIDS?
Yeah, they were like, did she tell you to take those? And I was like, whoa. And I was like, I was like playing it off so hardcore. And I was like, no, because I didn't want to tell.
And to be clear, you didn't take one. You were just gonna rip some kids off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And
I was like, you didn't take one to try
was
them. You
just-
did know from the jump
I knew.
that they were okay.
I knew they were.
Bro, was your uncle or whoever you took these from?
You guys ever thought about that?
He went to the cat. So I'm like, damn, my shit's really
I was
acting
like,
up
"Shit,
today.
Maybe I did take them all. Doc, I need some more. I need some heavier shit, Doc. But yeah, then they like sat me down and listened though. But it got real.
Bro, your uncle.
because-
Where those fucking pills?
Because listen, I was what's it called? I was on it. I was not telling because I didn't want. I don't know. I didn't want to admit to like, yeah, I'm trying to rip people off. So I like
He
played.
said, I don't know. I saw a nigga.
So
I thought,
I was like
maybe.
playing it off, and then I'll never forget, bro. They're like, all right, well, you got to go get an STD test.
Now you're getting an STD.
Listen, I'm like 15, bro.
Bro, you were trying to get. This started with you trying to get weed.
Yeah, listen, I'm like 15, okay? And I remember being.
Bro, you were trying to get weed. Now you take
Listen, bro. I remember being like, all right, fuck it, I'll show you guys. Like, I'm not lying, okay? And then I'll never forget, dog. They're like, okay, you're going tomorrow before school. We'll call school and tell them you're gonna be late. I'm like, okay, dude, we go. No, I don't know what they told them. To be honest with you, listen, dog. We pulled up to the public health department of all, not even my doctor's office, which is crazy. We pulled up to the public health department.
You can't go to the pediatrician with your kid that's got herpes.
And I was like, so we're outside. I'll never forget this. We're in the parking lot, and my pop was like, you know what they're gonna do, right? And I was like, what? Needle? Like, no big deal. I'll thug it. It ain't no big deal. And he's like, yeah. He was like, they're gonna stick. And I was like, whoa! And I folded. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I ain't gay.
I folded so quick. I was like, hey, I was just trying to make some money. I'm not. And then my papa took me to school, and I'll never forget because I walked into driver's ed, and I'll never forget just walking in like, this is the weirdest day ever.
You.
I don't know. I gotta go.
No, people that want small talk need to find the tallest tree
Hey,
in the thickest
this
world.
has nothing to do with small talk.
No, but it's the same type of shit.
It's
Small
not.
talk. He hates on small talk.
But let him smoke some weed and he'll talk your ear off.
Yeah, about something legitimate.
Oh.
No, because it's about one of your cone-headed debates. Not cone-headed. I was going to say
I
cone-headed.
need you to know that is most people's small talk
It should be,
to you.
bro, she's got hard right-wing opinions.
That's
Here you go.
that's
Bro, bring up a purple-haired lady to her, she'll fucking put him in a chokehold.
that's small talk to what's it called? Everybody's small talk is shit that they care about that other people don't care about.
No one gives a fuck about the weather. No one gives a fuck about how you're doing. No one gives a fuck about what your other small talk about. Huh?
Nobody's approaching you talking about the weather.
But you could just be like, damn, it's fucking cold today.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to say good morning.
But you know
every
why you do
morning.
that?
You walk into the same place. Why are we saying good morning every day?
It's just what's
You're
it called?
hostile.
Bro,
It's just confirming each other's common struggles. That's how you.
what?
That's how you like find. That's how you like find like man shit through people.
How you find what?
Like I don't know. Maybe it's just a man thing.
You know, where does that come from?
You're just hating on his eat too.
You just
Bro,
like,
see, this is crazy, dude. That's crazy.
You know what?
He's probably not even at like a helium or something. He's probably at like, not that I got any words to be hating on.
You just like drift out of frame farther and farther.
You're
You should-
like emotional.
You guys should start Parks and Rec.
I'm not starting Parks
Start
and
Parks
Rec.
and Rec.
What's that?
The show that
It's a show that is easy. Sorry.
Exactly. Exactly. No one knows what he's
But
on.
you know The Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a quality show.
Okay.
People know who's
But
on that
it's
show.
The Office.
No one knows what the fuck Aziz is
Oh,
on.
with his Aziz
I'm sorry,
Ansari.
Aziz. You're catching these
It's
straight.
the,
Like,
the
who gives a
blonde
fuck?
girl,
But
Amy something.
bro, you can't even
Ron
name anyone on
Swanson.
the cast.
It's basically the Office, but like they're in a park.
So you telling me they copied a different show
They didn't
and made
copy
it
it.
with lesser characters?
The Office is a copy from the UK.
I thought it was the same show, just made in America.
No, it's a fucking copy. That's what a
Why?
copy
What
is.
makes it the copy?
That's a copy.
No, these ones
A
are
copy
both
is the-
American shows.
If I put a piece of paper in the printer and I copy it, it's the same thing before. But
Not if it was.
that
They're
second
two
one's a
different kinds of
copy.
paper.
But the second one's a
This
copy.
one's a UK paper. This one's an American paper. You
But-
got two pieces of American paper, one piece
But
of
we
UK
were like,
paper.
that shit works, and we copied it.
I mean, that's what you people do. That's what you do. You and fucking Elvis, just copying black people.
Dude, that's not our fault. You guys couldn't fucking get it together.
That's what it is.
I mean, I don't know. Felt like we were being held down for a
Hey.
little bit.
If you guys, you know what I learned a fact the other
He
day?
said, if you can't dodge obstacles, then what do we...
What it is it's, you know, taking an idea but really, running it.
You know who wasn't affected by the Great Depression? Black people.
Because they were already poor.
No.
They said, oh, we're a little
No,
poor.
They brought. Nah, dude. Nah, because they
No,
couldn't.
yeah, put me on game.
The banks, dude, they saved Cadillac, dog. You don't even know about Cadillac. What you know about Cadillac?
Of course, the result.
Why do you think black people love Cadillacs? You know why? Because back in the day, in the
So
Great
far-
Depression, black people
Uh-huh.
couldn't put their money in the banks.
Okay.
So they just had cash. Okay?
Okay.
Bam. They started balling out on Cadillacs.
That's the whole story.
Swear to God, they saved Cadillac. If they didn't do that, Cadillac would have shut down. We wouldn't have it today.
Isn't it Cadillac a Chevy thing?
But before it was just Cadillac.
So Cadillac owns Chevy?
No, Cadillac was just by itself, and then
Or which GM? So wouldn't GM be there anyways?
no, GM, I'm pretty sure came in later on and was like, "We'll buy you." But it just goes back to the whole
No.
thing that black people weren't affected by the Great Depression.
Weren't affected, I don't think is the right way to put it.
No, they weren't. They
Tell them, were they not
they
affected by
couldn't
slavery
lose their
that
money.
much?
They couldn't lose their money.
Okay.
Black people.
How much do you think they had as much money as white people or less?
But white people, if you had all your money in the bank and you went to the bank and they're like, "Sorry, dog, we don't have it," and then black people have half of what you have, but they still have it. They still got more than you,
Kinda.
right? If you go
I
put
know
all your
you
money
lost
in the
me
bank,
halfway through.
you put all your money in the
Uh-huh.
bank. You pull up tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're like, "We ain't got shit for you, dog. We lost
Okay.
it all."
Got it.
Okay. But me, I got all my shit in cash. I might have had half of what you had in the bank, but I still got, now I have half of more than what you ever had. Because now you got shit. The bank took your shit.
But I don't think you're putting that the right way. The bank did take your shit.
Okay,
the
sorry.
stocks and shit, cracked.
They-
Your investments and shit, cracked. You still had. This is crazy. You still had money.
Took your shit, dude.
They didn't take.
They did.
Stocks is taking your shit?
I guess I should
They're
agree.
in stocks.
No, what I'm saying, he's saying is like you go to the bank and you'll have money in there, but your investments or your returns or whatever that the bank's putting in, because the bank loans out your money, and they also invest that money into the stock market. So when that crashed, they lost all their money like everybody else. So now they have less money in the bank. So when all these people come to the bank, go, hey, I want my dollar, they go, I don't have enough dollars to give you.
I think the Great Depression happened because in the 20s, everybody balled out and everybody bought war bonds.
Oh yeah, what's the bond shit?
But then
Because it was after. Was it after World War II?
Maybe I should fact check.
No, that's not good podcasting.
I'm pretty good at my history.
Nah, just shooting from the hip is
But
kind of
no, that's when the bonds came, because the bonds really weren't worth shit, you know, which really like just give your money to the military.
I guess I thought everything just crashed, like
Well, it did, but if you look at it,
the housing
like,
market, just everything, like the rates on everything just went down.
well, I think it
Because one thing went down, and everything went down.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to fact check that part. But all I know is like I remember specifically learning that in 1928 we were booming. We had shit down.
That was when Thomas peaked.
Well, baby boomers were born.
People were
Came
Fucking.
back from the war.
people were getting it.
And
They
then
got pregnant.
30, 31 hit. You had that lady on the porch. You know the picture.
Lady on the porch.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not. What are you gonna send this clip? It's gonna be right here. Lady on the porch.
You guys, it was like everywhere.
I was gonna have side conversation. Where you want to go eat?
This one, you guys don't remember this photo?
Oh yeah, I know that.
It was, yeah.
Bro, that man, woman. What are you talking about?
That's Florence. Oh,
Bro, that
that's,
was early trans.
that's
What are
the
you talking? That's
fucking-
strong
that's
jaw
the
ass.
Great Depression, dog.
Bro, she got strong nose structure.
Yeah, they had to, dog.
had to have strong
They had
bone
to.
structure.
They had to, or shit would have went.
Yeah, they were just skinny.
Couldn't be
And
soft.
Women were in the factories, bro.
Why are you saying that like women doing jobs now? You're like, bro, they actually work.
Well, they weren't in
Crazy
the
enough.
factories. Well, do you want to go work in a factory? Do you want to build an airplane?
Well, you know what I was gonna say. You know when people make that joke about something being the Roman Empire? Mine's the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. The whole thing caught on fire, but they locked everybody inside so that way they would have to keep working. And then the building caught on fire, and all the women in there died.
Nah, all that took was like two, bro. I just had to piss off the boss. He was like, let him on, bro.
Well, I think it's like, yeah, to keep them from doing lunch breaks or stuff like that, or taking.
Because what you need a break for?
If
You
they
doing
asked
this?
to open a goddamn window one more time.
They locked the doors from the outside, and then the building caught on fire, and all the women died. But if you were at war, I probably would go work in a factory.
Yeah.
They were in the factories working. Then we came back. We needed tanks. Somebody gotta make.
Yeah, that's how we just got to go to war again. That's the whole problem.
Yeah,
Let's go to war.
That is kind of how we make our money. The industrial
Look,
military complex. It's like Dick Cheney just died, and everybody's kind of like,
Join the military.
There's too many guys named Dick. Can we let that name die? There's no way that's short for Richard.
but no, Dick Cheney died. And
Somebody
I
just
thought he
didn't
was
like a
bad
guy
dude.
named Richard.
Like at work, somebody was like, pretty much was like, let's pour one out for Dick Cheney almost. And I was like, wasn't he a bad guy? Like, do we like him? Do we not? I thought we don't like him. I don't. But hey,
I don't know much about Dick Cheney.
I mean,
Which side was he on?
he was.
What did he get?
He was George Washington's VP.
Okay.
So he's the one.
George Washington.
I was like, there's
Or
no way
George-
that's. I was like,
Fuck,
there's no way that's.
when I was a kid, I used to fuck them up. George Bush, Junior.
Okay.
Junior's VP, but they say he's the one who. He's the one who put in, like he's the one who ran the military industrial complex, and he's the one who like put into George Bush's head like they have weapons, okay, and then that's why 9/11 happened. But like that's the conspiracy of 9/11 is we
That's the one.
just wanted their oil, okay, but we can't just go over there and take their oil, all right. So we got to do something to give us access to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we do 9/11.
9/11.
We
Yeah, we. You have to have a reason to go over there.
we do 9/11, and then our president
Bro, why are you dumb smart? This is funny.
And then our
And
president.
I don't mean like that in like a Chicago, like you dumb smart, but like you're dumb and smart at the same
I
time.
don't know, but then our
Sometimes it's.
president- you remember our president? Do you guys ever see the video when they came and gave him the
I saw one video of our president and he didn't have a head at the end of it.
the info when they came and let him know that 9/11 happened when they came in towards
Wasn't he reading to students?
reading to students and he finished the book? Did he finish the book or were they like, "Hey dog, it's finished"? You know what I mean? Because if you're the president and somebody's like, "Hey bro, World Trade Center just went down," you might be like, "Hey kids, fuck this book."
Nah, because they're gonna be like, he didn't want to freak out the kids.
I get you. You don't want to freak out the kids, but then what people are dying, and then whole time we can come across and be like, "Them motherfucking Al Qaeda's we're going," and then we're like, they got if they're doing this, if they're flying, which is honestly crazy connections. They're like, well, if they flew a plane into the building, then obviously they have nuclear weapons. You know what? It's like, well, why did they just use those to begin with?
And didn't they like do it with like a knife? I don't think they do it with a knife as nuclear weapons.
That's what I'm saying. But then they also say, like, if you really look into it, like the 9/11 flight logs, none of the planes that like flew into the buildings, there's no logs or like who was actually on those planes. But what if you really want to know? If you really want to be like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. If you look into because they took 4 planes that day. Okay, 2 planes went into the Twin Towers. 1 plane went to the Octagon. 1 plane got
Octagon, that's crazy. Pentagon.
Pentagon. UFC.
George Washington and the Octagon.
See, I got to fact. If I fact check,
That's
but 1 went to the Pentagon, and then 1 was supposed to go to the White House.
Uh-huh.
But that's where
They
the whole
landed in the field or
well,
whatever.
that's whole like the let's roll because there were patriots on the plane that were like, we'll beat their fucking ass. That's what happened.
Yeah, what about the U.S. Marshals or wherever they're supposed to be sitting on planes and
There was just some white guys in the back, like, you know what? I could beat his ass.
shit?
But
Hey, dog, what you talking about?
But if you look into the Pentagon one, this is the craziest part about the Pentagon one. You know how big a plane is, okay? It flew into the Pentagon. We have like look this up. This is a real fact check. We have 1 camera angle of like 1 wing. That the Pentagon, you're telling me a giant ass plane flies into the Pentagon and we don't have every angle that plane came in at? We have just this little angle.
And yeah, wouldn't you see it on like the flight radar?
Nobody
like it
died.
coming through like, cause you'd see it's like flight pattern.
Like if you look into
through
that,
the-
that's where it gets fishy. And then if you look into it, the dude who owned the Twin Towers, this is another true fact. The dude that owned the Twin Towers worked every day of his life at the Twin Towers. On 9/11, he did not go to work. That's a little fucked up. Like you hear what they're saying about Erica Kirk now? I'm not
She's
trying
a
to
little
get,
bop, isn't she?
I'm not trying to get on.
Well, I feel like she's
conspiracies.
Trump's bop. What's
No,
going on with that?
apparently, I don't know this, but apparently in Romania, she used to have an orphanage, and she's banned in Romania from if you got to be banned in Romania, like you're fucked up. But she's banned in Romania.
She was just in a nun outfit beating the fuck out of
No, apparently kids were going missing, somehow like connected to Epstein, but they're saying, because you know how she met our boy Charlie.
He's just a man.
Charlie's low key cool. I'll give
Go
it to
for
him.
it.
He's low key cool. I'll give it to him. I was a hater at first. He's all right. I wasn't a hater. I didn't know about him, but at first I did kind of get the. It's easy to make a college kid sound dumb.
That's what I'm saying. It just seemed like he was yelling at
That's
dumb.
easy.
No offense to your people, white girls on a fucking
Okay.
college campus.
But now that I watch it, nah, he doesn't do like Steven Crowder. He does do that. He does use that defense tactic of arguing where he just shuts him down. Charlie Kirk really did kind of like hear him out and be like this and that. But
I'm not
he
saying he was a
met
bad debater.
he met his wife she went to an interview for Turning Point USA, and now 5 years later she owns Turning Point USA all to herself. I don't know,
He
dude.
said, "Look into it, man."
I don't know, dude. Listen, some things it's like, dude, you can't have an orphanage anymore.
Candace Owens says it was Israel. But I'm really interested in all the Epstein stuff coming out.
Did they say they gotta get it signed off?
Yeah.
They got like one more.
They're voting on it next week, but I want to know if Trump They're saying that Trump because of one of the emails.
Bad,
Okay, why Trump sucking Bill Clinton's?
Epstein was like, "Do you still have
That's
the?"
gotta just be
In the email, he said, "Do you still have the photos?"
But do you know about they say that Epstein had a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress,
Yes, he did. It was a painting.
like above his shit.
Far.
Okay, but I don't know how many.
What you think that painting's worth?
Not
now?
defending, but
No.
how many people do you think
You would
Epstein?
defend Epstein.
How many? Not Epstein. No, Epstein obviously knew what he was doing. I mean, he watched the whole thing. Like, did you guys watch the documentary from the first time when he went to jail in 2008? And he was literally leaving. In 2008, he went to jail in Florida because, okay, this gets a little fishy, but.
A little.
Well, because this is like, it is wrong.
You have to cut this part.
I know what you have to defend.
It is
right?
wrong, but these girls were going to. He was getting high school girls to come over to his house and just giving massages. Okay?
Nah, dog.
The girls will say
Nah,
it
what
was
you
just
doing?
massages. But the thing is,
There's no way.
the girls were going to their friends at school and saying, you go give this dude a massage for $100.
Yeah, it's called grooming.
Okay?
It's called grooming, Tyler. Enticing them with money.
Is it? Or is it some girl?
Is that not enticing somebody with money?
At what? But is
You come over here for $100. While you're over here, I put $200 in front of you for something else.
When girls are going to their friends saying you can go get bread, I don't feel like that's a threatening situation.
Tyler, do you know there's this thing
Is it-
called
yeah, is it-
That's just a prostitute, Tyler.
Is it wrong? Yes. I'm not saying it was wrong.
Hey, this man gave you $100 to suck his dick. Do you guys want to go do it? It wasn't that hard.
I mean,
Literally, get it? Nobody on that wasn't that hard. Come on,
there
nothing.
were some girls. There were some girls that I knew in high school that were driving older men's cars to school. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know.
What are you gonna do? Call the police is what you should do.
What are you gonna do? But
Question her.
No, you call the police.
you can't question it. But
I'm pretty sure this man
Definitely
abducted
served
a
him in
woman.
jail, but if you watch the documentary, bro was leaving the jail. He was leaving, and then like, all right, come back at 9 o'clock, and then he just come back and hang out. Yeah, bro was just
Some people do that though. Like you have to serve on the weekends only, so you get to leave.
okay. That's a DUI thing if you have a job. You can't lose your job, and like you are a good person.
He was a businessman. Yeah.
It's like business,
Yeah,
man.
but then you look into like the old dude.
You see what they did to avoid taxes on that island? They put fake livestock out, like on the island, so that way they could get like some kind of livestock.
Yeah, because they probably only took like Google images of it.
Wasn't that like Trump did something like no. Our boy, our governor. You know what our governor did? Slick. People hate on our boy. He's just Trump in a different fold. That's all he is. Pritzker, he's just a different Trump. You know what he did? So he didn't have to pay taxes on his home in Chicago. He went and had them take all the toilets out. But it's not havable, dog.
It's kind of far.
You know, so it's like, I don't know.
Imagine walking in that bathroom. What the fuck? It's just a completely finished bathroom with no toilet.
Yeah, inspectors go like.
There's a hole in the ground. Am I just supposed to? It's like a Chinese shit.
So I don't know. They're all fucking. I don't know. Who knows?
You're telling me politicians aren't good people,
I feel like some of them are.
bro? There's no way.
What about my
There's
boy?
no way anybody who wants a form of power is a good person.
What about my boy Bernie?
Bernie? Bernie, like a. He was always just falling into himself. He looked like a black hole. Like everything was slowly just collapsing to the center.
I don't know, and I'm not hating on Trump. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he's in the Epstein files, there is.
Bro, I feel like there's gonna
But-
be people that are like
but
dead
my
in there.
point
It's gonna be like
earlier,
Juice
how
World
many
and shit.
people-
Michael Jackson.
But how many people do you think Epstein had slide? Had him slide with a girl, and then after the fact, it's like, "Hey, dog, she was 16, player," and then they're just like,
Nah, I just think they were like R. Kelly. They knew,
you
just
know,
didn't
just like
care.
a little checkmate.
Bro, you remember the early 2000s? The amount of songs about like underage fucking.
Bro,
the
have you
early
heard-
2000s is
Have you
crazy,
heard that
dog.
one? What's Fat Joe say?
Yeah, Fat Joe. He talks. There's a song I sent that. I think the TikTok clip to you today. Cause he's talking. Oh, see if we can
What?
find. Cause he's talking about like grooming a girl. He's talking about I had her when she was 16, but I waited it out. And I was like,
I
what?
let her grow up right or something.
That's not funny.
It's not. It's lit. It's a bad thing.
Well, I don't know, but they also say back in the day, like back in like the 60s and 70s, you know.
Like
There's
that.
there's millions of girls right now that are married underage.
Yeah, wasn't.
Just in the world.
I mean, isn't like the Amish thing? Is like you marry him when you're 12 or something.
Well,
Or
they
what
say,
one is
not
that?
to get like, oh, we're going too deep. There's like some agitation, but it is like a fact that like women are most suited to have children.
Now she was only 16, I had to nurture that. Give her some growth, waited till I touched the cat.
She jumped me for a second. Like that's crazy. I'll clip that out of that, but you can take the first 2 seconds of that.
That's
You're
what I'm
like,
saying.
Pedro, what are we doing? I see why you got skinny because he's like, I can't. People can't recognize me as that guy.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So at what point is the? I don't know. Because like this whole thing,
Yes.
I mean, I put my business out here. I was, and she was when we first met, and people weren't very happy about that.
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
But I'm not gonna sit here. Am I gonna say
I'm probably gonna have to believe
I
those
was take-
ages.
I was taken advantage of? Like,
The-
I was ready. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to bleep the ages for sure.
That's the same mentality of like a teacher that ends up sleeping with a student. They're always like,
Dude, did
Well,
you
that's like a teacher's
did you see
age.
Shorty in?
That's a.
Did you see Shorty in Decatur who got caught? Do you know how they caught her?
No, what happened? Why did you see?
Oh my God! And she had a construction husband.
What does that mean?
Listen, okay, so she fucked. Okay, so she
You can just, yeah, so
so this girl-
Sit on the ground. Why on the mouse? You
So-
look at all those things. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna sit
so
on the thing that's
this
glowing.
teacher in Decatur, I guess, started having a sexual relationship with like a 12-year-old. Bought him some beats.
Okay.
Bought him a couple other things, and I guess the parents
Beats is crazy.
the
It's like, I
parents-
just need to get headphones.
The parents found out because he came. I guess said he was staying at a friend's house, but he came home acting different. Like he came home like he got some like a 12-year-old. He came home like fucking my teacher, dog. You can't tell me shit, Dad.
Literally, just
Dad,
with the
you
confidence
can't
of
tell
the
me
world.
shit. And then they end up.
He said, "Yeah, I'm 12. I basically figured it out already."
but then of course he is a 12-year-old, so they get him the fold. Okay.
just that
They-
is the truth because he has no like.
Yeah. They get him the
He
fold.
hasn't been through it.
And then listen, they get bro to FaceTime her. And they get and they're
Bro, why are they setting up like a dap
and
thing
they're in
on-
the background and bro
Where's Gideon gonna
and,
pop out?
and I guess the kid's like, yeah, what'd you think about what we did? And, and then the parents popped out like
like Gideon's like,
but you dirty fuck. Yeah, like, yeah, bitch, we got you. And then yeah, but she had a construction husband, which is like that dude. Imagine being like I'm just picturing like a construction dude, like fucking and then a 12-year-old just
nah, Wolfie is the guy that took like measurements or some shit. You just stood out there with the laser and shit.
either way, 12-year-old dog.
12, well,
No
I'm
game.
be a little offended. You get cracked out by a 12-year-old.
No game.
don't even say that to me.
No game at all. Like, bro, just went home. So you got games on your phone or what, girl?
Bro, the after sex talk is crazy.
And the fact that she copped him the beats. Yeah, I'll get you a pair over the ears.
He said, "Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite on my phone
Oh,
recently."
oh,
but
and she copped him hella V-Bucks. She balled out on the
and it was probably like on her debit card or some shit.
They got her. It's over.
That's so bad.
Okay, that is wrong. But you can't tell me there wasn't a part of that dad that was like, son.
Oh, the kid's dad.
You're a dog, bro. Just, you know.
Bro, if my dad, you can't, bro. You can't. That's the one you gotta do, like the ice cube. Or you get him in the room. I'm gonna whoop his ass, and then you get the. I'm proud of you, but we can't see because that.
You know?
But it is because you can't be, because it's a crime. That's what I'm saying. Because I was like, can I be proud? Because I don't know.
Once you get mad at the teacher, like you
No, I'm talking. This is the conversation you're
Yeah.
having with the hype.
they stole a child's innocence.
Do you know how many?
Nah, but
you
like,
know-
but that's what I'm saying. If you let, you can't. That's like an uncaged.
But you know
like,
how many
tiger.
kids-
If you just let it eat a piece of meat, like it's gonna.
But
That's
imagine
a
that
crazy
being your bro
analogy.
and you walking up to him like, dog, you fumbled the bag like that. You just let your
Talk about bro. Why didn't you get on Call of Duty last night?
I mean, like, bro, She's sucking us all off. You fucked it up for every one of us. Bro.
Damn, that was true.
I was getting V-Bucks too, motherfucker.
There probably was just like two kids. Like, wait, who? There's the kids in the back. Wait, what happened? Timmy, who? Timmy,
like,
what?
Or there's that one kid. You guys are getting V-Bucks?
Bro, you just paid for my lunches. What the fuck?
But hey, dude, no, it is wrong. But there is a thing. I can't say it is too because there's scheming ass women are schemers, bro.
Schemers? All right, break it down. Why? Yep, break it
Men are
down.
too. Men are too. There's bummy men.
That's really generalized.
There's bummy
I like
men.
it. That's how he usually
Okay.
shoots, isn't it? Tyler likes to shoot in a shotgun spray pattern.
There are bummy men. Okay? There's bummy men, which are men can be bummy too.
I know. I'm looking at one.
Shut up. But women,
Bro, if you didn't know better, you would have thought
you get
you
a
were
nice,
fucking.
you get like we were saying, like with
Do you have
the,
a cardboard sign in your
like the
back
Bill
pocket?
Belichick situation.
What about that? That's just the.
She's
Those
just,
are two people taking advantage of each other.
is that what? But
He's taking advantage of her youth. She's taking advantage of his
but
wallet.
it is weird though, right? It's still weird. Like there's a what are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? Like you're not telling
So you
me.
think you're gonna suck it from the front?
that's pretty much what's going on. But
That can't be the whole thing.
women are not
But
all
no, did you
women-
see the clip of her yelling at him or whatever?
No, women hate.
They were in like a meeting and she's
Real-
trying to yell at this fucking 80-year-old.
Real women hate scammer other women. They do hate.
I feel
that
like
shit.
scammer's not the
They
word
do
you're
hate
trying
that
to
shit.
use right now.
Well, you know, like
But I feel like you're specifically talking about a certain type of woman.
yeah, like
He is, and I'm trying
manipulative
to figure
women,
out.
but like real women who like really take care of their man and shit. They like hate those.
Okay, how they take care of their man?
You
Break
know, they
that
just-
down.
A man takes care of their woman too.
So
Okay, how
If
is
you
that
tell
good?
being a real woman is just not being manipulative.
Yeah. You know, just being real with it. You know, same with a guy. Being a real man isn't being bummy.
Can you then say for certainty if you met some like idiot old woman or idiot old man that was going to give you money just for being around them because you're younger, you wouldn't do it? Is it being manipulative or is it just like that person is an idiot?
I feel like
Am I doing that to the eventuality to rob them for everything later?
There's like a I feel like it's
there is a taking of it. Maybe not manipulative, but there is a taking of advantage of
it's.
thing where it's like what's her name?
Do you think that they don't know though? I mean, really,
They know. What's her name?
like
The one shorty, the most famous one who did it. Do you know about Nicole
The
Kidman?
most-
no. But you don't think these
Name
old
sounds
guys
familiar.
that are with these younger women, you don't think that they know?
Oh, they know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying. I think it's
Oh, they're paying for it. It's almost like having a prostitute, but that you can like show people.
okay. No.
It's
Okay.
like clearly you see what's going on here, but it's like
Who is it? Nicole.
I'm not gonna upfront pay for it, but I'm gonna roundabout pay for it.
Reminds me of Melania almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also got to say this from, I don't know, there is a thing. Women also, don't get me wrong, looks are like a part of it, but women can also be attracted to power. And
No, yeah, they are. But
don't get me wrong, a woman can,
you can't just have power. You have to have money too.
you got to have money and power. But I'm not even saying,
You
but
can't be a broke CEO.
but just Trump
Like,
just being like, I don't know.
no one cares if you're a head coach and you make
Trump
$4.
does have Riz. He is funny.
Riz is crazy.
He is funny. Charisma.
Grab him by the pussy.
I get it.
Decent.
I'll give it to the
Does
young
his slogan.
generation on that. I'll give it to him on that Riz shit. Charisma.
That's the oldest thing you've ever said. Go ahead.
Charisma is a fire ass word. Like damn,
Would
you
you
got
just
some
learn
real
the word charisma the other day?
But hitting somebody with charisma, so yo, you got Riz, dog. That's a fire one. They came up with that shit. You know what I mean? We came up with what did we come up with?
I don't know. You just said fire like 8 times in a row.
Fire. We came up with fire. Bet. That was our generation. Bet.
But
You know.
no, I miss the dro. I miss what it used to be called dro.
Bro.
That was
But-
a fun time.
I don't know, Trump. You can't tell me that. I don't know. Maybe if you got some old fucking. You know, they say you're attracted to your parents. There's that. What's that called?
Which is crazy. I didn't know your dad was black.
I forget what it's called. Is it is it the frig? But it's just more the.
Just complimenting
it's
my
more-
mom. No, what I try to tell her is that like Ours is ours. What I'm trying to tell you is ours is like when we were kids. All the shows we saw, like name any Disney Channel movie, any like Nickelodeon show, anything. The like main girl character that they were like all trying to like acquire or whatever the fuck it was. It was a white girl and she had blonde hair 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, but not
and
in
they
what's
like
it
they
called?
were. There was never like a.
Oh, I guess that was the point.
You never had like an Indian main role lady or like a.
Zach and Cody.
That's what I'm saying. It was always like,
But
look at this white girl.
But
with
London was supposed to be the.
Like, yeah, but Zach was obsessed with Maddie.
But Maddie was supposed to be the
Zach
poor
wasn't
girl
obsessed
nobody's
with
into.
London.
You know,
Huh?
Maddie's supposed to be the poor girl nobody's into. Remember, she had to work there.
I mean, I guess, but I was like, Zach was tweaking out about it the whole time. That was my point.
He was into her. He wasn't, but they both, you know, Zach. I mean,
but London had money, the power.
you know, as much as we don't want to be like Zach and Cody also were poor.
Yeah.
Sure,
Because their mom
had to live
the
with.
hotel. Yeah.
Like you, so I get it.
But they lived in a nice hotel was the thing.
So that's where you get the like.
So they're rich but poor.
It's
So
a
you
sweet-
live in a nice place, but you were poor.
It's a sweet life.
Of Zach and Cody. Dun play the fucking.
It was fire, and the other one after on the boat, shit was cool. They
I
had
think I'm being judged. I feel like this is a one man
They had
audience.
Bro
This
come
is
on.
great. I feel like I have a one man audience right
Remember
now.
they
This is
had
very close to stand up right
remember
now.
they had Bro come on. He just got hit for tax evasion. Sean Kingston.
Shawty's
He came
like a
every time they.
melody.
You
Is
know,
that
every
him?
time a famous person come out on Disney Channel.
Yeah, the class. Ah! Yeah, they did love a good laugh track. Yeah.
But, you know, people. Dude, do you hear about Next Declassified?
What? What happened with them?
You don't know about their whole podcast?
What about the podcast?
About how they're just on there talking about how they're just all fucking.
Oh yeah, that weird shit. Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, why are you
No,
guys.
I was on the Impractical Joker shit. They taking them down left and right.
What?
Fucking Murr and the other guy. The only one that's good left is Sal and Q.
What happened
They
to
touch
Murr?
no
What happened
girls.
to- What do you mean?
Bruh, yeah, they were been accused of the
But what kind of accusations?
E5.
I didn't. I guess I. Which one? Not.
But
I don't know. They were pretty funny now.
that's the thing. Right, Sal's still good.
They did. What's it called? Did you see? There was one that was hilarious. You know what's the bald headed dude? What's his name? The bald one.
Yeah, I think that's the one we're talking about.
They had Bro in this shit. I didn't realize like how real, and because when I was a kid, Impractical Jokers wasn't that funny, but
Yeah, no, it's always like on the TV
It
in like a
was.
doctor's office or
It
like a
was
dentist's
funny.
office.
don't get me wrong, it was. I'm not gonna say it wasn't funny.
No, not funny moments.
hit
Not
back.
everything. It was almost like it's like news channel funny. Like you'd see it after the news.
know what
Like it
they're
was
doing
just
now, bro?
stale TV.
The bald headed dude hired a nanny, and he was showing the nanny around the crib, and then he was like, "Yo, this is my son's room," and they walk in, and the son has VR goggles, and he's humping the wall. The wall, and he's just like, "Yeah, that's my son," and he doesn't say anything about it.
I don't know. My favorite one, they were trying to tell, they were having one of them talk to like a black lady, and they were like having him ask her like what flavor her favorite flavor was or something. He's like, all right, now, have her tell her what your favorite flavor is. He's like, okay, what's my favorite flavor? He's like, African American.
Dude, they did one where they had like this like a blind taste test.
Now we're just doing fucking bits.
What? Hey, dude. Sometimes that's the way it goes. But yeah,
No.
Impractical Jokers did hit for a while. True TV.
True TV is
That's
crazy.
That's what. Okay, True TV.
No, you're a TLC guy, which is
Now I am.
crazy.
Shit's fired, dude.
Insane behavior.
Just-
You're a 600-pound sister. Or
I don't watch
fucking
that shit. That's why I draw the line. I can't watch it.
That's what you draw.
I can't watch
You watch
it.
every other
Well,
one.
because it's kinda-
My 8 wives or
it's
my
kinda like
stepbrother's
what's it called?
husband, wife,
No,
or whatever the
some
fuck.
of them were. Some of those TLC shows are exactly.
But there was somebody else who just got accused with rape that I was kind of like.
I don't want. This is the one I want my podcast to be about.
there
Let's
was
talk
somebody-
about something. There's a lot of bleeps in the last.
There was somebody
fucking
else
10
that I
minutes.
was
Let's talk
kinda
about
like-
something.
I don't know. Kind of convenient.
You like sports? You watch football?
Hey, dude, they're getting hit with.
I guess this is the wrong sport.
They try to take Kobe off the game.
Who?
Kobe
Kobe.
with that white girl,
I like 8 before the.
but and he low key changed his number afterwards. Like we don't know.
Right? I ruined
I'm
one of my
24 now, guys. I ain't 8 no
bit.
more.
I had a bit I was doing that was, I don't know. Do you just think, I don't know, we all do it. Do you think Bill Cosby was shooting a pill and drink just ever said Kobe one time? It's not, but it gets a giggle out of some people.
It's not funny, but it does go to the thing of like I do.
Cause like everybody does those like mundane things, but,
But
like,
it is
he
like
does horrible things. Like he still has to do like little mundane things.
yeah, true. But it
Some
is
boob
like
blow.
is
But that's so crazy. Bill Cosby is such an odd, like
But
Barney body dude.
I don't know.
to
But if
be.
you look into his shit, it wasn't. It's again like the weird like obviously Bill Cosby's a weird dude, but
and to be like all like I hate like dirty comics and shit, and it's like you should only be doing clean
Yeah.
comedy is a weird like
That's-
stance to
maybe
take
they-
as the guy that
they
was like
fuck-
touching on
maybe
people.
that's how they fucked him. But again, it goes into like the whole weird thing of like.
It's him and like who is it, Eddie or Chris Rock or one of them had
I
a
mean,
big
he
beef.
wrote it for a long time. Think about it. You know.
What are you talking about, buddy? He was putting up numbers.
No, well, I'm just saying he
Talk about
For-
you look at his career average. It was on the same place.
like some girl was just at home watching the Cosby Show one day. Like, fuck it, he's done for it.
He's done.
I'm not
It's crazy.
listening to another fucking joke from this motherfucker. I'm calling him in. You know, I don't know. There was somebody who else.
Why are we back to?
Oh, they got my boy Bubbles apparently.
I know. Once again,
But they're always again. I'm not being a hater. I'm not being a sympathizer at all. But
you know, you look like one.
can we get?
So many bleeps.
It's always like. I get it. Women are scared. I'm saying they're not. But like, I want real
You're
vengeance.
mad to speak up.
I want real vengeance.
Speak
We
up.
need to put. That's what we need to be at the schools doing. You need to tell a motherfucker.
Maybe tell the boys to not do that rather than the girls to speak up after they do it.
I feel like that happens more with celebrities rather than like real life. I feel like most women after the fact will go to the hospital. But with celebrities, it's like probably just like a power.
Did you hear about
Yeah, ruin her career.
that Springfield cop? Did you guys watch that video?
What, shooting that lady with the bowling ball?
No, I told you the Springfield cop that. First of all, okay, so
I heard about it, but
you gotta watch the video. It's low key. It's again, it's not funny. It's funny. It's
He says it's not
It's
funny,
low-key
it's
funny.
hilarious.
So they start out with bro slides on a DA situation, which is funny. Just being a cop, sliding, arresting the dude, and then going back in like, "What's up, babe? I mean, I'm taking him to jail." So, you know, he's not
You
gonna
clearly don't have a male
be,
here.
okay.
so.
But dude slides on DA situation. Couple is with the mom. Mom comes out like, he's hitting her. Blah blah blah. Husband comes out, and this is all Springfield people, which I don't know why. It just makes you feel even better. Like, who is this dude? Like, I want to go ask him. Like, hey, bro, you know the cop was trying to, but he's like over here, like, you see that fucking Mercedes out? Like, they live with their parents. He's like, you see that fucking Mercedes outside? I bought that shit for her. She saying I beat on her. I ain't beat shit. Whatever. So then he takes her to jail. Bro slides. The cop slides back like an hour later, knocks on the door. Shorty answers it. She thinks he asks a question. They go outside. The cop's like, I gotta ask, will you go out with me? And the girl's like, no. And then he's like, can I just see your boobs then? Just let me see them. Please. This was
What do you mean? Did he say it in that tone? Like, let me.
the Springfield Police Department is under.
Listen, it gets even crazier. This isn't even the tip of the iceberg. So Shorty like goes like a couple months. This was in 2020, okay? Shorty goes like a couple months, doesn't say anything. Because, like, all these girls say, like, he's a cop. I'm not going to, like, what am I going to do? I guess she's at the curve, and she's talking.
Here, keep telling the story. I'm gonna do something.
And she's talking to another cop, okay? Off-duty officer. And I guess they're talking about this weird dude. And this off-duty officer is like, oh, that dude, he is weird sort of deal.
You just try to hit that with the cap on. Continue.
Okay, so she gets, so then once she gets the name of the dude, because at first she didn't know his name, like a couple months after, then she goes and like files a report on it. Okay, so then they start like going through all his body cam footage and like all his fucking incidences. Dog, it gets so crazy, dog. One shorty was just chilling outside of True Value, just in her car, all just texting on the phone.
And this is all in Springfield.
Yeah, and he walks up, knocks on the window, and it's pretty much like, "Can I get your number?"
What is this cop's name? Do we know?
I don't know. What's that thing? You shoot 1,000 shots, you make 100.
It's on there. We can find it. It's the way he had like he had the typical cop, like, I don't know. He had his.
That's crazy.
But listen, Shorty again is like,
This is how I do. We just smoke weed for I don't know how long. This is how he acts every time.
but
he
Shorty
hits me.
again is like, well, he's a cop, so I feel like I can't tell him no. So I give him my phone number. They go back and forth.
She probably thought it was for like legal reasons.
She did, because I guess the cops tried to say something. I don't know. There's like whole other
Yeah,
thing.
somebody hit my car like a couple weeks ago. I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
report
I don't
on
know,
it.
but I guess like the whole thing, and the dude was being weird, and then the girl, like, they're interviewing the girl, like, this is how we're getting this information. The girl's like, yeah, I kind of just told him I was always busy, or like just friends curved the dude, which is hilarious.
Bro, having to ghost
Listen,
a cop.
bro,
It's crazy.
he slides on another one. Same thing. Takes the dude to jail. Slides back later. Tries to grope her. She's like, "Whoa, get the fuck out of here." Then this is where we get into the two most wildest.
He just left his camera on.
No, he turns them off. But we're getting the girl. But we have like, okay, except for
Is there audio?
yes, except for the last one. We'll get to the last one. Okay, but the one of these ones, this is during COVID. He slides on a domestic abuse situation with his partner. His partner takes, I guess, 2 cop cars, even though it's their partner. His partner takes the male. He takes the female. I guess they go to the police station, and for some reason the female doesn't get booked. Okay. And they're like asking this other cop, like, what happened? I guess her eye, which is crazy, her eye was so bad, like her eye was like so like bloody red that the jail wouldn't accept her, which is.
Like she needed to go to the hospital first.
But no, they were like, no, like we're not taking her, like you're not going to the hospital, like release her, sort of deal for court.
Did he hit her?
Yeah, the other dude did. Tell me why, bro.
I was about to say they hit her
Bro
and they're like,
offers
bro,
a
we
ride.
can't book her. You
Bro
beat the
offers,
fuck out of her.
bro offers her a ride back to the spot, back to the crib, goes in, pipes her down. Shorty's deaf. Shorty's deaf, and she said she felt like she had to repay him because she didn't understand what like happened at the jail, so she thought.
He thought that he like got her out.
Yeah, so she like had to repay him, and then the last one. That's just wild. Bro did hit, like he did. Like the girl said, we fucked. Like it's on record, court, we fucked. Like a deaf girl, bro. Last one. This one is funny, just seeing the Pillsbury.
I didn't even want to get into how they were communicating, but continue.
Okay, listen. Pillsbury plant.
2 knocks for
Him and like 5 other officers slide to a call at the Pillsbury plant. There's like 2 drunk bitches outside going nuts.
Why are they there?
Okay, they're at the Pillsbury plant drinking.
What the fuck?
One of them's sister like beat them up and like took their shit or something. I don't know. Okay, but the cops are like, at this point they're like in the not in it, but they're like on, like the cops are parked on the other side of the Pillsbury plant. They're over here, and they're like talking to the girls, and they're like going back and forth with them, and then the girls are like, "Go get my fucking sister," blah blah blah, this and that. Well, they're walking the girls back, okay, and bro like is with this one drunk girl, and they like straggle off together. They're like walking behind him, and the girl like asks him like, "Are you married?" Blah blah blah. And at first, the other cops like, "What the fuck's going on back there?" And they're like, she asked if I'm married. I don't fucking know. And then they like keep going further. Next thing you know, this girl's tits are out on the body cam. Okay, and bro,
What do you mean next thing you know, like just like a straight wipe? Or?
no, like next thing, like they're walking, and bro turns over, and her tits are just out on the body cam. And then he shuts his body cam footage off for 6 minutes. Okay. Apparently, the girl says that they like fell behind, and the girl asked him on camera, "Is your dick big?" Like that's on the body cam footage. Okay. They fall behind. Okay. Girl says like they groped up. He like full on touched her or whatever before the other cops were there. This is where it gets even more crazy. They regroup them. Okay, they regroup them all together, and then the girl that he touched, they're all like, she has to go to jail for like trespassing. So bro turns to her and is like, "Hey, you're going to jail." And Shorty freaks the fuck out. She's like, "I just let you touch my pussy and you're taking me to jail." You were just all over me. His partner, she was like, his partner turns around and was, "I was right there." No, he wasn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I can tell you about the Jump Out Boys? Do you know what the Jump Out Boys
Yeah, I know what the Jump Out Boys are. But
on the
what
east
about
side?
them?
Okay, there are drug task force is essentially how you need to look at them.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not. They're just another gang, if you want to be honest. They got a house. I can take you to the house right now. They got White House Jamal's on Cook. Cook, right? Jamal's.
Yeah.
Jamal's on Cook, right across the street. Here, the side of the road closest to 11th, there's a White House. That's the Jump Out Boys' house. They live in it, okay? All they do all night is just fucking drive around. Barnes, that's the fucking leader. It's fucking big, fucking jack, fucking white guy. All they do all night is they drive around and they take people's drugs. Some people they take to jail, blah, blah, blah. But they legit will, sometimes they won't even take your shit. Like, they just come, pull you over. And the thing is, like, the way they pull you over is way different than how anybody else pulls you over. Like, they're not pulling you over. Like, you're just sitting outside somewhere. They're pulling up all black car in your fucking face, get on the fucking ground, searching all your shit. Like,
and there's not one. There's a bunch.
There's a bunch. There's a.
They rolled up on me.
There's
Bob's one time because I told you what that story about. I was sitting in the driveway at Bob's and I was waiting for him to get home. I was rolling a blunt and they popped out on me because of who we had next door. But
there's multiple people.
They are very aggressive.
Multiple accounts have said that if they come and take your shit, that they'll come and offer you to sell for them, and that they'll bring you some product, and that you fucking sell drugs for them, and like just the way they pull.
Yeah, to catch other people.
No, not even do that. Just to make money, bro. Like they literally are just in this house, just like I know this one dude. They pulled up on him. And he had a half pound in his back seat. They literally opened it. That's no reason to lie. They literally opened it, looked at his scale, and put it back and told him have a good night and told him keep going. Like they're like,
was he working for him?
No, it's just on a different level of like this ain't like we're watching you. We're gonna get you. This ain't enough. This ain't what we want from you. You know what I mean?
No, I get.
So that's where they get your ass. That's where they, you know, I get it. It's a cat and mouse game, whether you're the cop or you're the thug.
Thug. You're a hard thug gangster.
Are you thugged out? But hey, dude, that's the cops for you, bro. You never know. They might try to take me out because of this. Springfield police.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to believe half of this is just you saying the whole time.
Dude. We gotta look into it.
I'm not looking.
No, what I was saying earlier about the TLC shit, I did forget about that. I can't watch like the 600-pound life because it's almost the way. Not that I'm sympathizing with them at all, but it's almost the exact same way as I look at like those pedophile hunter shows,
where it gets like gratuitous after a while.
It's not even gratuitous. It's like this person is. Again, what they did is wrong, and they need to be prosecuted.
Or you just going the Mandy Hint?
But none of them, they all have a speech impediment. They all fuck. Well, with the fat people, or there's just this point, especially with like the pedos, like.
I can't watch it whenever they like throw them into stuff, or like whenever they actually start beating them up. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the human condition. You can't really watch somebody get punched in the face
You're
every
not just
time
calling
before you
them
feel bad.
You're not the judge and jury. But that's the whole thing.
I don't know. Fucking jumping out of a tree and double legging some.
Some of this shit was some of this shit is
does make you giggle.
Some of this shit is funny. Like it is funny.
Bro, they pushed a man to a house and he folded.
It is funny on like just like not imagine, but imagine.
Bro, the alley oop.
Imagine being a dude and like going and meeting like an underage girl, and then like a bro on a horse in full tribal gear just comes out of nowhere. It's just like you dumb motherfucker. Like I don't know.
Bro.
You're already.
Would you rather have that or like the Chris Hansen thing, where it's just like a dude in a sweater?
I would rather have Chris Hansen because I'm just going to jail. Nobody's gonna attack.
Or who is the guy that went to jail in like Thailand or something? Vitaly. When Vitaly was doing it, it was just like he was hitting him with like birthday cakes. He made the one dude like sumo wrestle.
Hey, he asked him first.
We watched those.
The guy up. I mean, they don't even beat the guy up and then let them go. They literally stole him.
You know, they
but you remember the YG ones where they like threw a chair at him and shit?
That's why they lie to him. They're like,
What they did is so bad that I just.
Yeah.
if we do this to you, we'll let you go.
Yeah, they lied.
That, which I understand. Like, it's the whole thing of like, well, they're a pedo, so that's like the trump card. Like,
yeah, I don't know, cause some of them is great. Like I saw the Chris Hansen clip today. I think it was from an old one, but like Buddy was just butt naked in the house when Chris
Oh
Hansen
yeah,
popped out.
the Indian dude.
No, this is a white guy, but he was like,
Oh.
"What are you? Put your clothes
It's
on."
like the Indian
It's
dude.
like
though.
you was there for 5 minutes.
Well, that's like we were saying earlier. That's an epidemic apparently about
An
Indian dudes.
epidemic.
Well, because over there in that country, apparently, I guess it's. Well, I guess like that's the whole. Because like we were saying earlier, it is like true like
Isn't
biological.
that how Mexico is too? What's with all that kinks in the air shit? You're a woman now.
Well, because it is not.
What do we really mean?
Listen,
That's not what that means?
it is. Listen, it is.
Okay.
And a part of it is gross, just because just how we
Yeah, a woman's body falls apart after.
or how we do it. But it is like a biological fact that if women produce children under the age of 20, it's when their body's like the most suited for it. It's when they can essentially it's just you can recover the fastest.
Like Wolverine.
But also,
Yeah, your body will go back.
but also you're not fucking. I don't know. We're not in fucking 1920 anymore.
Yeah, modern medicine's pretty good.
Yeah. But so all these Indian dudes are coming over just thinking like, damn, I gotta go to high school.
Hey, dog, what y'all waiting for so long?
And it's also like how you guys remember, like we were talking about earlier,
That's a
Pineapple.
crazy clip.
You remember Pineapple Express?
Vaguely.
What was my boy Seth Rogen doing?
Oh yeah, he was because he was a
He slid on his girl
He
at
did.
school.
Yeah, at school because he was a process server. Because I remember he's like meeting the parents and shit.
Like
Yeah,
I don't know. Again,
that's tough.
I guess it's just like how we look at things. But like I was a young man. I'm just saying this. If I
I
was,
don't think you. I don't
if
know.
I was that 12-year-old, and
We're
my
back
team,
to the 12.
and my team,
I hate that the basis of this podcast has been about underage sex
I'm
and
just
rape.
saying, true or not
It's
true.
been about children getting touched.
If 12-year-old your
Why are we still talking about?
your teacher wants to do it to you, are you saying no? Are you gonna be the adult?
That question, Nathan, I'm curious.
Are you gonna be the adult in that situation as
Now or as a 12-year-old?
a 12-year-old?
Any 12-year, that's what I was saying earlier. Any 12-year-old's just a loaded gun. You just have to point it in the right direction.
He's been thinking about this
like
every
his
day.
entire life, like maybe not the entire life, because like it probably late, like girls and shit probably just clicked in at like 10, 11. So like by 12, 13, you're like, all right, how do I figure this out? You're like, how do I get a girl to like me? How do I
And
get some girl to like?
if-
So it's like that's just if you're just telling me some teacher is like, hey, I'll just suck your penis. You're like, well, okay, I guess I figured out life because like that's a lot of like.
I'm just saying
Because you have to figure out life a little bit
I
to
bet
be
he
like
did
to
come
get a
home
girl to
acting
like
different.
you enough to like even look at you.
There's two specific teachers whenever I was in high school.
That you're getting cracked out by at the same time? Insane. Why would you tell me that? That's so mean. I don't want to visualize that.
Was this old guy that year he was retiring, but
You like old dudes?
he would flirt with all the girls, but like blatantly. This was
Oh no, that's our art teacher. You would literally tell girls to go pick shit up to like look at their ass and shit.
Okay,
And like do random, and he'd like ask them to like come to his desk so they'd have to walk
We
back to
never
their
had
desk.
that. We
like,
always had the
crazy.
what's it called? We always had like the young gym teacher.
there was a substitute.
No, we bullied our gym teacher too much.
There was a substitute that used to let me have his vape. He would be like, "Here, you can take my vape."
Were you
Like,
fucking a substitute? That's
No,
crazy
he,
bullshit.
No.
Bullshit,
but
free vape. I ain't getting no
whenever
free
I
vape.
look back at that, I'm like, what the fuck was that guy even doing? We actually
You trying to
had
get
a
his dick sucked? I can tell you exactly what they
I
got.
can't remember this guy's name, but we had a substitute that threw a party at his house and that had sex
At
with
his
us.
house?
Was he a substitute or like a teacher's aide?
He was a sub.
I do
Uh-huh.
think a part of that.
So yeah, he's all the
Listen,
fucking 24.
this is a public service announcement to teenage women.
Literally. You can't look like that and say that. You can't.
You could stop a school shooter.
That is true.
You could stop that shit.
You could. That kid that's kind of stinks a little bit, wears black t-shirts a lot,
You could
fucking
stop
has the heavy
future,
backpack.
You could stop a future rapist.
Bro,
A
walk
part of-
past him, just touch his wiener
A
one
part of
time.
me is
It
convinced
fixes it
that
all.
rapists are just dudes who never got pussy in high school. You know,
But what if they got it once, and then oh man, I guess
No.
that's the touch others.
like they never
but-
got to like truly experience like.
No, I think it's like a power complex or like something where
There
they
is that.
have a right to it.
No, I think that's how little dudes get lifted trucks though. It's because they ain't get no pussy in high school.
Well, there's a lot of things that can be resulted in you ain't get no pussy in high school.
There's a lot of things going to you didn't get no pussy. in high
Hey, dude, I know you. Like,
Because there is something to there is something to being young enough to like acquire the skills to like be able to talk to like or like have enough charisma, as you would
I
say,
promise
to
you-
be able to have sex with a woman.
Not to
So,
go back
like-
to it, but that 12-year-old, he has self.
Because yeah, you have to not freak him out.
He's not killing himself.
Oh no, he's like, life is great.
The biggest scandals of my school.
I don't want to know what you did with your mouth.
I still think about this sometimes. I found out from our student council president, like he's the one that planned all this stuff. Show choir leader, like this kid used to suck off everybody on the baseball team, football team.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That is
Crazy.
These guys would just go into the bathroom and he would give them head. And he eventually told like a bunch of the girls after he
They say that
graduated.
happens to Peter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2025. That could just be the thing now.
But it was also
They were,
2025,
remember
the
they
dude?
were also making fun of people for being gay and like
Because that shit is gay. Get my dick sucked by my buddy. That's not gay.
they were making fun of people. Yeah.
But do you remember the kid? Did you guys have the kid in high school?
But that's why they did. I wouldn't do no
But
shit.
did you have the gay dude, who all of his friends were females, but you were also kind of like,
Bro, we had that dude told him he was gay, and then we were like, bro, it's fine if you're gay. And he just wouldn't admit
but
it.
not that.
We're like, bro,
I'm
you're
not talking about
clearly
that, but
gay.
you ever had the dude? He's like only hung around the girls, and you're like, are you gay or are you just trying to fuck?
Bro, no offense. You're not that funny.
He has a girlfriend, dude. Some people, it's
Called a
different.
beard.
Bro, maybe he. I'm not gay no more. Do you know apparently? You know that video? You know that clip of that black dude on stage at the church where he's like, I ain't gay no more. You know that
Talking about
apparently
being
he got
saved.
caught like sucking a dick like a day later.
The devil got in him.
Hey,
He said the devil works quick. Not strong enough. It's crazy.
hey, dude. But so I don't know,
Bro,
bro.
what do you mean? You can't resist butthole? That's crazy.
Used with people that used to be gay and then found like religion and then now they say that they're not gay. But they say that want will always
Wait,
be there.
That's a whole
Wow.
TLC show we've been watching.
Yeah, they're like, no, I will always want
Mormon
to be
dudes.
gay.
What do they call it? It's not. It's same sex attraction, and it's just all these gay dudes that have wives, and this one gay dude literally was telling his wife like, I don't know, he's so hot, I might not be able to do it anymore. He literally was basically wording it like that. And his wife was like, babe, we got this. You don't got to.
Yeah, but they kept saying that want will always be there. It's never gonna go away. But I'm like, then you're gay and that's okay. I don't understand.
No, they're bi, quai, whatever the
I don't know. I
fuck.
think it's the whole thing. Like I remember I had friends in high school. They still are my friends. But I remember being in the we were smoking weed one time. And I remember they were being like, if
I
any,
mean, such a weird.
no, they were like,
weird.
if any of my friends came out being gay to me, dude, I couldn't be their friend anymore. It'd be kinda like, get the fuck out of
bro,
here.
real homophobia. That was probably
And
refreshing.
I remember kind of just
like
sitting
classic
in the back
homophobia.
seat,
Like, damn, dude, you
Bro,
really
I
don't
remember
fuck
just
with
sitting
gay.
in the back seat, like I'm not gay, but like,
That's an aggressive stance to take.
why would it? I would be like, why would that change? I was like, if I was, what would change that? I'm like, why are you being like? I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I just remember they'd be like, give me a
He said,
check.
because I'm married to fucking Tom and not Tammy, you're not gonna be my friend no
Be
more.
like, I just remember being like, that's kind of a hard stance, bro, to be like, we just can't be friends.
I just can't know that you're sucking penis, or every time I
That's-
look at you, I'm just gonna think you sucking dick.
It is great. It would be have that get. I'm trying. We didn't really have anything. We had one kid. We did have. I remember when I was a freshman, I came in, and there was when I was a freshman, there was a sophomore, and he was obviously gay, but he was a genius. He was really smart. Okay, and I'll never forget. Like, he graduated high school early. Like, he really did. But everybody said, because I went to a Christian school, that they didn't like gay people, so they just passed them along early. They got him out 2 years early. And I was like,
That is true. You did go to a Christian
They're like,
school.
damn,
How'd they feel about gays over there?
oh, well, no, there was definitely.
Were there gays in there?
No, yeah, definitely.
They didn't get lit on fire when they were
I can
walking through the
definitely,
halls.
in grade school, I can tell you no. I mean, we were all dudes. We all hung out. There might have been.
A couple of them were sassier than the others.
There might have been undercover, but we were all dudes. We all hung out. But in high school, there were multiple dudes that were like, this one right now, he does drag. I seen it on Instagram the other day, and he was definitely in high school. Like, he always hung out with the girls. He was always sassy. And I seen the other day, I was like, oh shit. I don't know. Then I had other ones. This one dude I was homie with, like, he was like this golf dude, and then I logged into fucking Instagram one day, and he's like rocking a croc top with like a septum ring, and I was like, This is not the like. Because one time,
Why I feel like Michael's gonna pop out like that one of these days.
well, yeah, because one time, especially with this kid, because he was a little overweight goth kid, and I remember like talking to him one time, and I remember asking him like, "Yo, bro," I was like, I don't know how we got into it, but like, "Yo, who are you into? Like, what girl do you want to hit on? Like, what's going on here?" And don't get me wrong, he did pick this Hollandstead shorty that realistically probably out of his league, but you know, I was like, shoot for the fences, bro. I was like, have you talked to her? And he was like, no. And like I tried to like hype him up on it and be like, hey, bro, like you can't know if you don't ask. What
Or you're just sending this man off. Just send off. Like, I don't know, Twin Towers, dude. I think you can fly between them. I think you can fly between them. I know you've never flown a plane before, but I think you can fly between these two towers.
And then I logged into Instagram like a year ago, and he's just rocking a croc top. And I was like, damn, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Well, you know what it is: conspiracies, government.
Mm-hmm.
You could stop a rapist or a school shooter.
What are we at?
That
Did I say 130?
that lonely dude could be the next rapist
Yeah.
or the next
2 hours, bro. What were we doing, Rogan?
That's a PSA right there.
What was your PSA?
A young woman could stop the next school shooter or rapist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. More
You
shit I
know?
gotta believe.
Same for what's it called, baby shorty. We gotta find this 12-year-old.
Okay.
Really,
You guys can follow Tyler on Grindr and fucking what's the other one?
realistically though, that 12-year-old.
Bro, quit.
Realistically, that 12-year-old
Quit trying to take a stance
is
on
6
12
years away from being able to be interviewed on this pod.
That is true. That would be a pod.
Did you ever watch That's My Boy?
No, I'm not. We're not starting another topic. Yeah.
It's funny as fuck. When I got a hold of
Yeah,
that.
you can't make that movie now.
Again, when it came out, I got a hold of that. I remember getting that bootleg.
Yeah, you probably took that as inspiration.
Dude, I
didn't you?
remember I getting bootleg DVDs from my mom.
Bootleg dude.
I shit you
But
not.
we used to get those from Michelle at Christmas.
Some
She
of
would have
them
the
would
good
be
ones
good.
printed for us.
So I remember one time
We had an elf.
I remember one time she gave me Too Fast, Too Furious and something
Nice.
or no, Fast and the Furious and something else. But the dude who made them fucked up and wrote Fast and the Furious on both of them, so you had to guess which one. But I know one time for a fact I got one, and it was legit just a dude, like a dude with a video camera at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like, bro walked by. I remember, I don't know
What
about
the
you.
fuck?
I do remember getting a smartphone. I remember the day sitting in my room and being like, I have access to that. I have the piece of the cube.
The piece of the cube.
From the Trents, I'm staying with you.
I know.
I just remember, I'm a little deep, but there was this lady who worked behind us, and I just remember being like, I can look that up.
The lady that worked with.
Because, you don't know, where my grandparents live, it's like a shop. Well, it's like a shop, but it's like a big concrete pad in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an electric company in the back, and then there was
yeah.
a lady
There's a lady where?
that took her whole business. Her whole business idea is she only takes pictures of newborns.
Bro, where is this going? Okay.
But she only takes pictures of newborns.
I know why.
I'm just saying that's when.
So you looked up the newborns?
No, I just remember like looking at her and looking at my phone and being like, "I'm staying with Wiki, dude.
He told me I can put that here.
I can do anything I want now." And then, was that the devil? Well, I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. You can't tell me that you.
Bro, that can't be the last thing we talk about.
If you're on the DS, were you on the DS searching it up?
DS? I had the first one. I don't even think I had internet connection.
They had www.
No, I didn't get that until like the iPhone 4 or fucking. Yeah, it was probably the 4 because I never looked it up on the 3. iPhone 4 got it. Poor guy. But the fucking.
Dude,
The iPhone
the
3
Xbox
never got.
360.
What was your first phone?
When I figured that out.
Did you have like flip phone? I had like a
yeah, my
legitimate flip.
first
Or I had the
phone-
Nokia first and then the flip
My
phone.
first phone was the track phone Motorola. It was
Oh, I had the track phone, the slide
it was
one
a silver
time.
flip, and it had like a black stripe down the middle. And then after that,
Did you ever have the Razor ones?
No.
Like I always
I
wanted
had one
somebody
that
with
my
the
uncle
Razor.
gave me that didn't work that I'd walk around with.
Just a flex
because
phone.
it was swag. You know it was swag.
Yeah, because they'd like clip
It,
them and it'd be.
it looked cool, but then
Or a
after
BlackBerry.
my
I always wanted a BlackBerry.
my
Never got
second
one of
phone
them.
was the coolest. Like you could do it like this, or you could turn it to the side and flip it up to the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
But
The
it
side
was-
ones are swag. You have that side keyboard.
It was the Khajiit kids phone.
The fuck?
Yeah.
No, I remember I had the slide one, and it was so dope because I got a case from it out of the mall
Mine was
at
blue.
one of the kiosks, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Dude, I
had the bright green
Dude.
one. I was like, cool."
I remember
This
hitting
is
them
a
all.
cool
Yeah.
kid.
I downloaded a Ninja game. I was.
Oh my! I remember jailbreaking my like first iPhone, and then making it all Miami Heat.
Yeah, I remember. Cause I never had the iPhone. I would just download the turn your Android to an iPhone app.
That was weird because I started with iPhone, and then I went to Android because I was like a Samsung Galaxy dude for a while,
No.
and I got out of that to get into like an iPhone.
I went through like every
5 or 6 maybe.
every Walmart phone.
Because I had a 3 and then a 4 and then
I
went to
remember
Galaxies.
In
and
eighth
I
grade.
went to like a 6 or something.
In eighth grade, I copped the Windows. You remember the
They went like the fat one.
the Nokia when Nokia came out with the touchscreen, and I'll never forget. It was the year they made Snapchat, and I couldn't get it because it wasn't on.
Bro,
that-
that's crazy. You had a crackhead phone.
It wasn't on their Play Store, and
Bro,
I have
that's
to tell all
crazy.
my.
Why
homies.
you have a burner phone for
And
a
then
real
it did
phone?
save me though. It did save me because I'll never.
Because
forget.
why? You couldn't get
Bro,
tracked.
I'll never forget this because this girl came up to me one day, because all my homies knew I couldn't get Snapchat, right? And this girl came up to me one day. I'll never forget. Her name's Kylie Berg. I don't give a fuck. And she was like,
just doxing this
I don't give
random
a
lady.
fuck, because she had no basis. But she came up to me and she's like, "You're fucking nasty. I see what you be doing on Snapchat and all this shit." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then my homies came up the bat. I remember my homies were like, "You can't even get Snapchat." And they're like, "Pull out your phone, Tyler." And I pull out like I can't even get it.
Can't even get.
And she felt so that she tried to call me a freak.
No, that's like the lady that yelled at me at the Dollar General over by like the crossing and on the street there when I lived at 22nd. Did she remember I told you about that? She was like pouring alcohol in the Jeep and shit, and she was like yelling at me, telling me like DoorDash was like stealing money from her, and that the drivers have been stealing money. And then she was just tweaking out. But yeah, she was yelling at me inside a Dollar General because I was picking up a DoorDash order, and like then she followed me in the line, was talking incoherently, followed me outside, and then started pouring like nail polish remover on top of the Cherokee.
Petersburg's, a little in depth here. So we got a Facebook group, obviously Menard County News, and somebody posted anonymously, which I forgot about that today. Somebody posted today on 217 group problems and said that their car got broken into and was like, "Fucking thanks for taking from a single mother struggling." First comment: "Why'd you leave your car unattended?" Come on, bro. But Menard County News, some anonymous person posted rolling a joint in the Casey's kitchen in front of customers.
Oh yeah, you had told me about this guy.
Is crazy. And I will say the amount of support that guy had was good. Like, it's nice to know that's like where the state of like weed is in the world. But also, it's just very unprofessional and like.
Bro, getting weed in the pizza is
But
crazy.
all these people were commenting like, "That's gonna be the best pizza you ever had in your life. I bet he hooked you up." And then the funniest was like, "You don't got a pin, dog," but bro got fired.
Yeah, you want to follow you in the Impala groups or something?
Nah, dude. Listen. I don't want to disrespect the Impala groups. I'm not trying to go back to the Chris Rock bit, but they fuck it up, guys. It just.
Walk the line. Walk
used
the
to
line.
Listen,
God damn it! I keep trying to do it.
I used to be a trashy person. No. I used to think being a drug dealer and living under the radar was cool.
Right.
And
It's still pretty cool.
It is pretty cool to an extent.
Still pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
You ever
What's his
shot
name?
somebody? I bet it
What's
feels
his
great.
name? White boy Rick from
yeah,
Detroit.
we all saw him.
With the white Mercedes that says Snowman, where the Mercedes
Yeah, we got it.
that's hard. Okay.
What is the point you're trying to
Jeffrey
make right
Epstein getting a whole island?
now?
Oh. No, fucking listen. Not everything. You don't gotta be like thugged out on everything, I guess. And I think maybe
Yeah.
that's like maybe it's just being too flashy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't gotta let everybody know what you got, and maybe that's what Chris Rock was talking about. Maybe that's like the basis of.
There's a difference between flashy people and flashers.
I get it though. Listen, I like to flash out. There's nothing like, dude. I had a set of 22s. There's nothing like pulling up on a set of 22s, having a power.
Charlie was so white, dude.
There ain't nothing like it, dog.
Fat ass wheel.
There ain't nothing like it pulling up 22s on the Impala. Okay, but I also understand why that looks trashy, and I also understand why a cop could pull me over.
So no, sorry, she's stressing me out. Coke, top of the safe. So much over there. I'm looking at. I know, and I just saw it.
And I think that's why rappers, because rappers can be the.
Bro, what was the point you were making with this?
Oh, because we were talking about the Impala group.
Yeah.
And about how.
There's black people and there's.
Okay. But the white guys are on there too. Like, I'm in this blaster group right now.
Well, I think it comes to there's people with money and people without.
Yeah, I guess it does come down to a lot of that. Because it is, like, I was thinking about this the other day.
Because, like, if you can't really afford it, you'll put crazy things on the whip because that's all you can do to make it look cool. But if you can afford it, you'll make it look clean and, like,
it is the whole thing. You're not putting a bumper sticker on a Mercedes.
Yeah.
If you own a Mercedes, you don't got to people don't got to know what you're
Yeah. I don't got to buy fucking handles from Amazon and a fucking center
if you own
console.
a piece of shit camera, you got to let them know you don't fuck with stuff. You know?
Yeah.
It's
God
like,
damn it. I have to bed so bad.
Right.
Say goodbye. I'm
All right.
so hungry.
Bye.
Goodbye. Appreciate y'all. Look for the next one. This is going to be the one episode a year. Enjoy it.
Oh, my God. Where? If we get a set schedule, this guy, if we get a set schedule and it comes out.